I see Ben and Beard Zebra and Brett Berlin.
No, I mean like no guests.
Oh.
We're live right now. So, I mean though, like no guests with us tonight. So
Johnny says we're live, but I don't know we're live until I can hit my mute on my volume. There we go.
Yeah, that is the meeting, and I just got the notification on my phone, so we are live. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? We are flying so solo tonight, just me and Johnny Groom. How's everyone doing? I'm fighting with a little sickness. So if I cough or my voice sounds weird at points tonight, forgive me.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. What's up? We got Ben. We got Zebra. We got Brett. What's up, Brett? What's up,
hey,
Zebra? We got Jay from Beer Gents. Hella Fat.
Joe Downey in the house.
What's up?
Hacker in the house.
Oh, yeah.
It must be Wednesday. Yeah, for one more week. Johnny, you might as well float that right now to our core audience while we're starting here. Joe Downey said it must be Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah, how we're going to shift.
Oh, the time change. Yes, we're going to change days and times for Beard Therapy. It just works much better with my schedule because right now I'm home alone with my kids and my wife is at school. So she gets out of school at 8, so she runs home. So, like, you know, just in case something happens with the kids, she can address them. But Tuesdays, she doesn't go to school and she doesn't go to the gym. So right after work, she comes home and it's a lot better for me to have Beard Therapy on Tuesday nights, same time, Tuesday nights. So we're going to shift over to Tuesday nights for Beard Therapy.
So that's starting next week. Johnny's going to remind you guys on Instagram.
Yeah, I will set up, I'll make some posts starting tomorrow. Just about, you know, the time and date change. And only because I noticed that, like last night I went live and there was nobody live and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? We have so many lives going on and, you know, a few lives overlap. And Tuesdays looks like it's open game. So we're going to solidify Tuesdays for Beard Therapy and Wednesdays could be everything else.
We got Joey Hookham, Whiskey and Hardtack. Faithfully Bearded Tyson in the house. Gary Lewis wants to take over Wednesdays and do Wiener Wednesday. Good for him. Mick, man, how you doing? Hella Fat Phil, I see you, son. And Casey Moe is in the house. Dave, right? I think it's Dave, right? It's hard to
think so. I forget his name.
All right, so let's just address the big thing for Beard Therapy this week, and that is coronavirus. No.
It is.
We are going to talk coronavirus, though, because Johnny's got.
I have it. You have it. It's only a matter of time before everybody else gets corona.
Now, of course, I don't even remember what started all of this, but I do remember saying to Johnny, "You cannot fucking break the Viking Rev comb," and he said, "Oh, I'll snap that thing, no problem." And so then we went into this kind of whole wrestling deal with it. Now, it was supposed to be next Wednesday, but Johnny said, "No, we're going to do it tonight." And I said, "All right." So later in the show, there it is. We are going to break or not break that comb, but Johnny's going to crack her open right now. So as you see, he has abided by the rules. That is the Amazon box. You might as well break that before you break that. Oh, two. Oh, you got a little sleeve.
I got 2 of them.
I knew you got 2.
I have 2 of them because if I break this comb, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have a broken comb. And I need one for myself. Now, if I don't break this comb, and I have 2 of them, so one will be given away if I don't break the comb.
And I paid for one of them. So if he doesn't break the one, he has to eat the bill and he's going to do a giveaway. If he does break it, he's still going to do the giveaway, and I'm going to pay for the one he broke. Gary, no. I just think the Viking Revolution makes a tough comb to break. Whiskey to Hardtech says that they're here because Dusty Rhodes said they were going to be. I had at least 2 more promos I was going to cut on Johnny, too. I think he was trying to dodge those. because he knows you can't mess with the American Dween.
I'm looking at this comb right now. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. This is made out of paper. This is not made out of wood. Paper mache. That's what this comb is made out of.
Look, Johnny said when we were in the text, I got to publicly talk a good game, but Johnny said that he can crush an apple in his hand. Now, that's some serious grip strength. And there's a legendary wrestler out of Oklahoma who was a great NCAA wrestler that went on to be a great pro wrestler, lightweight, by the name of Danny Hodge. And Danny Hodge had freakish grip strength. And he was around in like the 50s, 60s, and the 70s. So he wasn't doing like a ton of weight training, but he had freakish grip strength, and he could crush an apple with his bare hands, and he would often do it as like a little trick thing. So if Johnny can truly crush an apple in his bare hands, the Viking Rev doesn't stand a chance, I don't think. However, I think maybe Johnny can like scratch the skin on an apple, and we're going to give the Viking Rev a shot. I'm still back in my comb, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy this shit. Let's go. It's going down.
So we'll probably hold on to that till closer to the second hour. But anything you want to dive into off the start, Johnny, before we go to the other things?
You want to talk COVID-19?
Hold on, let me double check. I just want to say this. I'm wearing tonight for the first time Luxurious Bastard's Cupid Bastard.
Oh, how was that?
I mean, it's not bad, but it doesn't. Here's how Lux works for me. I either really, really dig it, or I'm very, And the last couple cents I've bought from him, I've been, So it's now maybe some of you out there. I think it's got some current in it, because it smells actually more wintry or kind of sharpish. I was expecting something a little deeper and maybe I don't know, but deeper. But this comes off sharper.
Maybe because it's a seasonal thing.
Yeah, maybe. And
it's not like a staple scent or whatever.
Joey Hookham, yeah, I mean. I think Tobacconist, 1912, and Curious are top of the pops. But I've got like 5 or 6 more, smelt even more than that. And the rest are either middling to no thank you.
Oh, shit.
Josh McLean in the house. Good job. We doing the original question right now, LOL. What's the original question, Z?
What's the original question? We didn't it's the home thing, I think. Only a couple of hits from Lux, the rest is not. I like the way Lux's oils feel in my hands. I just like the velvety, smooth thickness of them. And
again, I'm going to go back to my video of most do that. But I know, Johnny, you're very much a big feel guy, whereas I'm very much a big scent guy. So we're going to come at this from 2 different angles. So I get what you're saying. Oh, and the other thing is, I think I'm going to drop a video for this because I shot it. I'm wearing my new Beards Constant shirt.
Oh wow! Where do you keep getting those from?
Beards Constant, that's the name of the company.
Oh, okay.
So this is the lumber guy. That's what his name is.
I like that.
Black on orange, and he's got 8, 9, 10 colors. I've got a black on white. I've got this orange on black. I'm getting a blue one, and then I have the red one. So and they fit. They're soft. They're right in between really thin and thicker, and they're super comfy. I of course am wearing the tent size, and it's doing me nicely. Nice. So. Yeah,
what's the brand of shirt that is that?
Well, I may have to take my shirt off to look, Johnny. I mean, I don't know if is it time to get the shirt off or?
I don't know. It's a little early.
It is Fruit of the Loom. I love
Fruit of the Loom because Lone Bear I didn't know this, but Lone Bear made their shirts out of American Apparel t-shirts.
Really?
And that t-shirt is phenomenal. I'm like, oh my god, I freaking love it. And then look at the tag, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
The breast cancer one?
Yeah.
The
breast cancer one was American Apparel. I'm like, holy shit, this is a high quality fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
I wear it all the time. I wore it the other day. Everyone was like, what's Lone Bear? Lone Bear.
I've been like,
it's my gang. It's my Lone Bear's my gang. That's what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mobbed up, ganged up.
It's right. Each one is their own chapter because they're lone bears. Get it?
Yes, whiskey and hardtack. It actually is that soft. I'm actually a big Fruit of the Loom fan. I don't like the super soft ones that are like a micrometer thick. I don't like those really thin ones. Probably because I don't have the body for it. Because those are kind of like they'll suck it right onto your body. I like a little more roomy, and Fruit of the Loom. And this is like this is a thinner Fruit of the Loom. Like the Walmart Fruit of the Loom is kind of thicker, and I really like it. This is a little bit thinner than that, but yeah, it's comfy. I dig it.
So Rob saying Lone Bear is the best balm in the game. It's because they have it's because of their beeswax. It's their Missouri beeswax.
Missouri beeswax.
The funny thing is that I was cleaning out my
ass.
My ass. I'm getting rid of my car, right? And
the one you shoot all your videos in?
Yeah, getting rid of it because I'm getting a new one. I actually have a new one already. I'm already $1,000 deep into my new one. Because it needed a few repairs, a few repairs to get it tip top. And right now it's perfectly fine. Tip top. It's actually back to factory. Well, not really, but you know what I mean, mechanically. So last weekend, I'm over there changing my tire from my old car. And I'm almost done and everything like that. And then here comes my brother-in-law, comes walking out of nowhere, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm changing the tire. I'm gonna go work on my new car or whatever." And then he was like, "Well, what are you doing with this car?" And I was like, "Well, I'm bringing it to the junkyard because it's fucking, it's breaking and there's no hope for it. It costs more to fix it than the car's worth."
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh no, don't junk it. Let's see how much money we can get for it." And I'm like, "I'm not really interested in money. I just want to get the fucking car out of my life because I'm done with it, and I have a new one that I'm already putting $1,000 into. I don't even want to start trying to negotiate or whatever for this car. Like, I'm fucking done with it." Oh, okay. And then when I come back home, he's like, "Oh, it'd be real swell if you can sell it to my brother for real cheap." And I'm like, "All right, fine. I'll sell it to your brother for like $300 because that's what the junkyard is going to give me, $300 for the car. Because if you drive it in, it's like $300. Actually, I think it's more than that. I think if you drive it in, it's $500. But if you get it towed, it's $300. So I sold to him for the $300 price, only because it's relative, So now we can't find the fucking title anywhere. I'm looking a little high and low, tearing apart my house for the title. It's $60 for a new title. I don't want to pay it. So, long story short, I've tear apart my entire house, and I find a block of beeswax that I have bought years ago. That's how the Lone Bear Balm segues into this story.
Now, what did you buy that beeswax for? Candles?
For I think, was it candles? I don't remember. But I bought it at Hobby Lobby. Bought a big block of beeswax. I don't know what for. I forgot what I was working on. I was working on something with beeswax. And I found
it go bad. Like, does it go stale or bad to use?
I don't know. I don't know that. I know that honey never goes bad.
Right, honey's the one food that never spoils.
Because honey, like honey has natural antibacterialism shit in it. So no ever bacteria will never grow in honey. So that's why. Right. So all right, whiskey and hardtack saying beeswax lasts forever. So I have a block of beeswax. So coming soon, Johnny Groom's broom. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not making balms.
He just makes soaps and doesn't send them out. He just likes to hoard them like the fucking Scrooge of soap.
Hey, I gotta stay clean.
Yeah.
Hashtag stay clean.
Well, you're gonna need all that soap if what's coming around the corner is really gonna blast us.
Yeah. I gotta fucking oh yeah. Here it is.
Okay, so let's dive. Oh,
this is the new product. This is my product right here.
Oh, I wasn't even referencing that, but I forgot to talk about that.
Yeah, this took months to cultivate and to get just right,
Yeah.
And it to the untrained eye, it looks like water.
Right.
But it is more than that. And then that's all I'm going to say. And what it is, it's a beard hydrator. You spray it in your beard before you put your beard oil in. And that's it. This hydrates, and then the oil locks in the hydration from this. And that's it. Boom.
And you are actually thinking about producing that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get it right. Because, without going into it all, the few test projects that the few test things, like life grew in here.
Really?
Yeah. So and then it started to smell, and I'm like, ooh, no, So that's why it took a long time to get this right. This bottle right here, this is reaching about maybe like a month old, and it's still crystal clear, no odor, no color. Like it's been sitting, and I've been using it, on and off every now and then, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's holding up. Still, no odor, will not dilute any scent you put in there or anything like that because it goes on beforehand, and that's it. That's how it works.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a big thing in France, but the French use it for something else, and that's all I'm going to say. It's not for douching. Just get your mind out of there. Because I kind of had a feeling that's the next thing you're just going to come out of your mouth, like, oh,
I was going to talk about the bidet, but
yeah. I knew it. I was like, I could feel it. I felt it in the force. I was like, you're going to fucking say something.
All right, so both Johnny and I actually really do want to address coronavirus tonight because we have a couple interesting things to talk about just for your information's sake.
Yeah.
This thing is going to, the CDC says it's coming. It's going to hit. It's already here. It's going to blow up.
Yeah.
Johnny, go ahead and you do yours.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that's what the news is saying. Good thing about this that there's no audio. So, bam. So this is a live coronavirus tracking map right here, right? So this is America, United States. If you don't know your geography, I mean, if you don't know what the United States looks like by now, come on now. And if you see a little red dot, like right here, as we're zooming in, that's Boston right there. So I got a little nervous, and I hit up Boston Mike, and I was like, "Hey, Mike, how close are you to, Boston City Hall? Because that's where the red dot is. The red dot right here. That's Boston City Hall right there, and he actually works 5 blocks away from the very one case of coronavirus, in Boston. So it was like, everyone check on Mike. Hashtag check on Mike. See if he's okay. And so he's fine though. He's fine. He's fine. He's not sick, whatever. But I just found it very bizarre that like the one case is right where our very own Boston Mike is at.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Now, Jolly Old Fat Man just jumped in, and I'm with him. I mean, I believe this stuff is going to hit, but I'm thinking it's a lot more media blow up and just people wanting to be overly concerned and prepared.
Really?
It doesn't have a high kill ratio, even though it does have a high infection ratio. A lot of people get infected, and of course, it takes a while to present. But my friend, who always busts my balls on beard stuff.
Here's China.
Yeah, there it is.
They beg to differ.
I think you have to cook the bat before you eat it. I don't mind you eating the bat, but I think you should cook it because it's bat and a couple other.
No, this is not bat anything. This is the Earth defending itself against humans,
right?
Because we've polluted the Earth so bad that Mother Earth decided, you know what? I got to take a few 100,000 of these motherfuckers out and kind of like, tone it down a bit. So they're culling the herd, really. And that's what it is. And it's our fault because, greenhouse gases and everything. And actually, emissions have gone down in China since this hit, you got businesses closing. You got a total of, in China, you got a total of 2,000, almost 3,000 deaths. Because if you click by country, it tells you how many died and how many recovered. In China, it's like 2,743 people have died so far, and 32,000 are recovered. So, emissions are gone down because people are dropping, businesses are closed, people are like off the road and stuff. So,
but I think that's the bigger issue, Johnny, more so than the deaths, is since everything in the freaking world we buy is made in China these days.
Yeah,
that's to me is like, I mean, Apple's already said it's going to screw with iPhone production, and
they did. Yep, they're going to parts for the Apple.
That's the more compelling thing. Now, I'm going to bring this to home. So Johnny World staged this. Johnny did the Google Earth, literally, the Google Earth look. Now I'm going to zoom Google Earth all the way into your driveways, all right? And I'm going to tell you what the New York Post said today. The New York Post said that the CDC said if you have facial hair, you need to shave it to be safe from the coronavirus. And they had a graphic of like 40 different facial hairstyles that basically said no cheeks, no chin, and the mustache not be on the lips.
Let me see if I can yank that up. Oh, no, I can't because it's
like New York Post CDC beard or something like that. So I saw that and I was like, oh, damn. So my question, of course, is, Beardos, if this thing is legit and you see it starting to hit big, are you ditching your facial hair? James Pershing, I'm going to take my chances. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Because I live in a very rural area. So if it gets into Pittsburgh, I'm not even worried. That's exactly right, jolly old fat man. They had the same problem in World War I with gas masks. And facial hair was much more vogue in World War I time. Guys who had beards and put on a gas mask couldn't get a tight seal. And so the gas mask wasn't as effective. Bearded Life, I die with my facial hair. Bearded Joey Hookham, I'm going to take my chances. If I was intended to get it, I would get it. I like this. Absolutely not. The beard stays.
The beard stays.
That's it, Johnny. You nailed it. Good job.
I know, I'm trying to.
So you get a red X or a green check if the facial hairstyle is mask approved. Jolly old fat man is going to shave his.
Okay, so clean shaven's got a wow. Okay, side whiskers got a check. The Zappa has a check. I think that's Zebra. Zebra has a Zappa. He's got some chin happening.
Yeah, but Zebra's comes off the chin. Zappa is just kind of like a soul patch, like a long soul patch.
I'm screwed because I have. This is me right. This is kind of like me right here, right here. This is me. He's screwed right here.
A lot of us.
I'm fucked.
A lot of us are those three. You, me, Acker.
Yeah.
All the guys are talking about in this chat pretty much are those three at the top there. Yep. Those three.
I guess you could trim down. I mean, nowhere. None of them. Not even trimming down. I feel like if you put that mask tight enough, I mean, the hairs separate, your skin from the surface. So if anything catches, it's going to catch on your beard. So if you know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like this.
This is the CDC, Johnny. The New York Post is acting as the messenger for the CDC. Now, I'm not going to say everything the New York Post posts is valid because it isn't. But you see the CDC graphic down there in the lower right. They're the ones saying this.
Yeah. But I feel like the New York Post is like the newspaper that, someone who actually read the news told someone else the news. And then that person is writing the articles on the Post.
Kevin Bacon there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Helifat says if it hits his area, he's going to shave.
I'll shave
it. But Phil, is your area Philly or do you mean Delaware proper? Is your area the part of Jersey that's close to you? Yeah, Whiskey Hardtack says I'll shave. I was thinking, isn't Whiskey Hardtack a female?
Yeah. What? No, I think we're good. I mean, the whole, from Florida to New York, that whole, the West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, that's all good. That's fine.
By the way, I'm watching Bam's commentary, and he can never say where he works. But if you go back and read between the lines of his commentary, he says that mask thing didn't, or that face thing didn't come from the CDC.
Oh.
And he may have reason to know.
The CDC answers soul patches, mutton chops, they have. Okay. All right.
Then how did come it has that CDC thing there? New York Post just trying to give validity to something?
I can copy and paste that. Let's see. The total, did it go up?
Johnny,
82. Wow, 82, 152. What was it earlier today? I sent you that photo.
the national debt thing that's always going up.
Yeah. National debt, COVID-19. I mean, I wish I took a screenshot of it. Did I? Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ.
But Bam is Santa. Santa knows stuff.
Damn it.
Yeah, he does.
So, did you see I forgot his name's post about the Jolly Old Fat Man has boxes. You know, like you would get a package from Jolly Old Fat Man and it'd be like a look like a wrapping,
yeah.
But now it's a box. And it's a red and green box, and the top of it looks like wrapping, but it's a box like Kingsman box.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I fucking want that box like so bad. So I said, I better get that box in my order because I just ordered from Jolly Old Fat Man, and I want the box to put on my wall with the rest of them because I need more original art boxes, and that is like right now that's like the most original art box in the beard game right now because it's a green and red box. Who else has a box?
Right. Well, I mean, I even liked his labeling before he went to Oz the Great, which, by the way, I think aren't they next week?
You better not send me a bag. Because I'm sending you a bag. You better not. I won't film it. I won't do a review.
Yes, Fat Man and Oz the Great are on next week on Therapy. Bye, Whiskey and Hardtat. Thanks for stopping by.
Put in the bed and come back.
Yeah, come back because we're going to be breaking well, we're not going to be breaking this.
I'm going to.
By the way, Redbeard Ryan, good to see you again, my man.
I'm going to break that comb so fast.
Spaghetti Junction is the entrance to America. I don't get that, Phil. Is that a Delaware reference or a New Jersey reference? East Pennsylvania?
I'm going to refresh, see if it goes up.
That's just morbid. It's like watching car wrecks.
I know, right?
Who else got the virus? Now, Atlanta may be the nation's largest airport, but I don't think it goes there first.
No, Atlanta's got nothing.
I mean, where are the people coming from? Well, now with the shit in Italy, who knows? But I always thought it would be Frisco or LA or Seattle because that's where all those Chinese flights tend to go.
You know what is crazy, though? That the virus, it has a place in every part of the world. Canada, right? There's one in Canada. North America, there's one in South America, Africa, Europe, yada, yada, Russia, whatever. So Europe's got it. The only place that doesn't have it is Madagascar.
But that's part of Africa.
You know why Madagascar doesn't have it? Is because as soon as someone coughs or sneezes, Madagascar closes all ports.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Yeah.
There's a game called Pandemic or Plague, or on iOS it's Plague. On online it's called Pandemic, where you design a virus and your whole mission is to kill everybody on the planet. That's the object of the game, is to kill everybody, right? And you evolve the virus during time. You give it immunities to antibiotics, and you make it a super bug and all that stuff, and you do all these things. That's how you play the game. It's a very boring game. It actually looks exactly like this map, and it's funny because the game kind of looks like this live map here. So Madagascar is the one place that if your virus doesn't start in Madagascar, you're not going to win, because as soon as someone in Africa or like in India like gets a symptoms, they close all ports, and then you have to start the game all over again because there's no way to infect Madagascar. So once it happens, you got to restart the whole fucking game again. That's the joke.
Like that.
That's the joke.
It's like modern. It's like 21st century. Kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Viruses. Just Dan, they sent a couple of flights from China to a military base nearby. I heard that, Just Dan. Just Dan, where are you from? Because I'm Californian as well. And someone else popped in here. Oh, that's right. That's what it was. Joe, Bearded Life. He's going to Gettysburg, depending on his health, in 2 months. So that puts him in Gettysburg in April, end of April. And Johnny and I will be in West Virginia together for a ghost hunt, hopefully with lots of streaming and cool stuff at the end of May.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that. Oh, I'm so hyped for that. You have
Sponsored
no
by
idea.
Myers Beard Company.
Oh man, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm what is it? I gotta order the flash drives for the you have the iPhone, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna order 2 of them. Like the ones you save all the data on. Because the iPhone's gonna fill up quick because of the way I'm gonna film is like me leaving, like, hitting the road, and I'm gonna be like filming driving and stopping at the truck stops and seeing what I can buy in truck stops in different states that I can't buy in my state, because that truck stops like interest me so much. You don't have no idea. When I was growing up and we would go to Florida, and like I lived in Brooklyn, so like there was no 7-Elevens in Brooklyn. There were your corner bodegas, and that's it. And pizza shops. That's it. Yeah. So when we got to Florida and I saw 7-Eleven, I was like, oh my God, this is like a fucking candy store. It's great. I fucking love it, And I remember at the time they had these toys that came with the slushies, and I really wanted them, and my parents were like, no, you can't get anything you want when you're a kid, And so like, yeah. And that's where my fascination with 7-Elevens and truck stops kind of come from, because now like I want to go to all of them and get all the cool stuff I couldn't get when I was little.
I also love 7-Eleven, and because I was in Southern California, the thing I love the most, because I was a comic geek, was the rack, because they had a comics rack, and I would love to go in and spin the spinner rack and look at what was new and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Just Dan, I grew up in LA, first 10 years in LA County, second 20 in San Diego. Was born in Hollywood. Where in LA are you? So yeah, you know what I was thinking, Johnny? It'd be cool if we could pull it off editing, particularly for that like pregame stuff, is if we could put stuff together and have people have to bounce back and forth between our channels, like view the next part on Barberdo Joe's, and then I end my video and say, now come back to Johnny Grooms and look at this. You know what I mean? So it's almost like following a serialized content.
Yeah.
Like a crossover, like a comic book crossover, if you will.
That'd be tough. Well, it wouldn't be too tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to plan that out.
Just Dan, 40 miles east. The furthest east I've been is I lived in Covina and Duarte, but that sounds like even more east than that. San Gabriel Valley.
Just
all right. 9:02. Johnny is doing little curls in his mind. We'll call it 9:30 even. That is the proclamation. At 9:30, we break some combs or not, I hope. All right, let's get some odds going in here. How many of you are thinking Johnny's breaking the comb versus how many of you are not thinking Johnny's breaking the comb?
What I want to know is, and I'm gonna take down the CDC thing because
cool.
Yeah, we can take it down now.
Oh, Just Dan from Rancho Cucamonga. Hello, Just Dan from Rancho Cucamonga. There we go. Yes, Halifax. I see that. Yes. Once he said the city, I got it. Good to see you, Just Dan from Rancho Cucamonga. All right. So what were you saying, Johnny? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
What makes you believe so much in the Viking Revolution's comb? Like, where did this like come from for you?
In all the combs I've tried, outside of one I got from Jay's Beard Essentials, which is super thick and has only like 6 to 8 tines, and they're super thick. It's just a meaty hunk of wood. All the combs I've tried, it is the sturdiest, the hardest to get any flex on when I try on it.
Really?
And I think the whole idea that it was, just seemingly this quote unquote cheap comb in this, in this package that came from Amazon, it really impressed me. I like the feel of it. It's sturdy and strong. Now here's what we're going for, too, audience, as you're voting. Johnny has to be able to do a 1-step snap or in a second or 2 snap. If Johnny has to really stress to break it, or even like really put his body into it, I win. If Johnny can break it in a few seconds and snap it, he wins. All right. I have no doubt that comb can be broken eventually. I don't think Johnny can do as he's done to other combs and as he's claiming, pull it out and go, and there it goes.
It's kind of like what I did to this one. That was a pretty fast snap. You see how thick? You see that? That's about the same thickness.
I know. I'm looking at that. I'm saying that's actually pretty similar to the Viking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This comb is going down. This comb is going down.
All right. Hey, I want some votes. Who thinks Johnny's breaking this thing? Where do we sit?
Man. You could put $100 on. I will break this comb.
I'm not putting any money on this shit.
Somebody, yeah. How about this? I break the comb. I'll throw out my I'll throw out my PayPal in the chat. And everyone gives what they feel is worth.
Yeah, what was it worth to you? Have Johnny break the comb.
I'll put my PayPal up.
Then Johnny will put my PayPal up, and we'll see how are those Dusty Rhodes impersonations? What were they worth to you? As we just pimp our souls. I'll bet a beard oil he snaps it. Oh,
ooh, who said that?
That was Joe, Bearded Life.
See, here we go. There is the PayPal right there, scrolling at the bottom. And yeah, anybody wants to donate to the, hey, fucking.
Okay, so I'm taking votes. Joey Hookham, 1 for Johnny. Emo, 1 for Viking. Bearded Life, 2 for Johnny. Acker thinks you're going to do it. I'm pretty sure. So that's 3 for Johnny. So we got 3 for Johnny. Johnny and I obviously cancel each other out. Oh, Jolly Old Fat Man Viking, 3-2.
It's over.
2 in Johnny's favor. Helifat. I think Helifat, based on the chats, thinks it's Viking, but I want to get him on the spot, on the record right now. No deep throat secret sources. We got to come to the open here. He's breaking it. Hell, I'll take Joe. Okay, so 3-3. Helifat, Viking all day. 4-3 Viking. Pershing, Johnny all day. 4-4. Oh, Johnny's going to snap that thing. McMahon, 5-4.
Right.
Johnny. 5-4. Oh, damn. Look at what Jolly Old Fat Man said, Johnny.
Okay. Oh, man. You better send 2.
All right. It is 5-4, Johnny. Johnny won't snap it. King Tali, 5-5. Just Dan, Johnny, 6-5, Johnny. I think he might, but if not, I wanted JG Soap, though I'll never get it. I think he might. Zebra, no fence sitting. Give me a hard miss. Will or he won't.
I'm gonna snap it. I'm gonna snap it so good. Oh yeah.
Oh, Brett Berlin, Johnny, Johnny's trying to pull away.
I'm gonna snap this motherfucker so hard.
Look at Bearded Life dropping the jersey card. Drop it. Hey, Bearded Life, you just heard him say he was born and grew up in Brooklyn. He's not that big. Although Brooklyn is I think a little tougher than Jersey, so I'll give him that.
I was there the other day for that. I was telling you guys I was over there, and like it's changed. Holy shit, goddamn, it's changed.
Well, they got that whole Barclays Center. I think they've done a lot of gentrification and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? I went on Fifth Avenue, and like I even Google mapped it for my wife to see. I was like, yeah, I went to school like fucking a mile away from here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, really? I said, yeah. I said, it did not look like this. It was like way like it got so hip. I'm really, what? And that pisses me off because we're about to go inside right now. We're gonna go inside right now. The only reason why we moved to Jersey is because my sister royally screwed up and we had to flee because it came down to her safety. Or her getting jumped at school and all that stuff by some gang that she wronged or whatever, that's the only reason why I moved to Jersey. Going back over there and seeing what it turned into and what I missed out on growing up, I got so angry at her because like I could have been, right down the street from there. My parents had a really nice brownstone that they had to pass up buying, and I was like, in awe of like how awesome the area was and like how amazing like I could have gone growing up living over there. So I got really mad, and I was like, you know what? I have to leave. And my wife's like, oh, why do we have to go so early? And I was like, it's a Sunday. It's fucking 9 o'clock at night. Everything's closing. They close at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. They're done. They're like, it's done. We got to go. And but like, yeah, I was so pissed. I was so mad. I was like, man, I could have. This is where I could have been. This is where I could have been. You know, I wonder how my life would have been like if I stayed over there. If we'd stayed over there and not come to Jersey, I probably wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah,
you know,
a lot of great rappers from Brooklyn too.
Yeah, and it's yeah. All right, just to let it go, John.
Yeah, when we were in Cleveland, when my wife and I were in Cleveland, originally we were going to go get Mexican food, but the place was closed, I guess, because it was President's Day. So then our next choice was barbecue. And where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is fairly close to an older section of Cleveland and a poorer section of Cleveland. So we went to this barbecue joint, and as we were driving there, I saw all kinds of, and Cleveland, of course, man, that's very gritty. That's very Rust Belt.
Uh-huh.
All kinds of older places that were just being like given huge facelifts and surrounded by like lower income housing, but they would have probably charged, 10 arms and legs for what they were doing in dressing up and hipping up, as you said, getting too hipping up the neighborhood.
I mean, my parents had the opportunity to, because we rented from we rented the top part of this mother-daughter brownstone house. Real, you know what I'm talking about when I say brownstone?
I totally do.
So those go for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like
money.
Super fucking expensive houses, especially in the city like that, beautiful looking.
Yeah.
At least I think they're beautiful looking. I like, because they're old style, the old school style. They're they don't make them like that no more.
Nope.
High fucking ceilings, like really nice. I remember it to this day. And they were like, you know what? We're gonna retire. We're gonna move. We want to leave this to you because you have a family. This is telling my parents, oh, you have a family, you have 2 kids, you have a family, whatever. And it had a garage. You know how fucking rare that shit is over there?
Yeah.
So they had to give that up. They had to give that up. My parents had to go through their entire life savings to move out to New Jersey. And we had to, basically my parents had to start from scratch in New Jersey. And to this, it just, man, let me stop. Now I'm really gonna break this comb. Right now, I could probably stack 4 combs together, and I'll break this fucking 4 combs right now.
Hey, no emotional fueling up. No. Yeah. My response to Jester dropping a video during therapy, if it wasn't the Honest Abe video, it don't mean shit. Drop the Honest Abe video, Jester, you son of a gun.
Wait, didn't he just drop the leprechaun one when he did? I didn't see it yet. Now I gotta go into. I gotta do multiple YouTubes now. I just want to see what video it dropped. Nosy like that.
The one with the yellow beard, he dropped that already, unless he did another.
Yeah, that was an old one. That's not an old one, but it's recent.
You probably couldn't break an Honest Ape comb, Johnny Bearded Hookham says.
Do Honest Apes have combs?
Yeah, I know they. Yeah, I never bought one. That's one of those things. I'm not a comb brush connoisseur. If I get 1 or 2 that work, I'm good. I don't want to use my money on that.
Reason why
dancing anger, Johnny breaks 12 at once.
Oh, Iowa Beer Company. All right, he took the Iowa Beer Company. One thing about Jester's intro, I like his intro. It's a nice intro.
Well, Jester, I have much love for Jester, but a deal's a deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold his feet to the fire on that one. He's a big boy. He's a New Yorker. He can take it.
He was just in the comic book shop. He was just there. He filmed it. That he was in the comic book shop.
That Pompino on him. Come and bringing that Philadelphia Puerto Rican thing.
Let me wait a minute. I want to see this Honest Ape comb now. Let me see this.
1 comb at a time, Johnny. You haven't even broken the revolution. I may have to send you an ape one. If you cut through that revolution like a hot knife through butter, I may have to send you an ape one if it's that good.
Combs and brushes. Oh, yeah, no. They ain't breaking that one. That Honest Ape one, that's way too thick. That's not the kind you could just snap. It's too thick. That's like trying to snap one of these. You know? You can't snap that. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to buy it to flex it.
Dan. Glad you hopped in here. Yeah, it's like Jay's Beard Essentials it's a really cool comb. I dig it. But you need one of those monster beards to use it because the tines are so wide.
Yeah.
You know? And it's only got like 6 to 8 of them. So it was meant for freaking Viking beards. Or King Tali, one of the two.
Yeah, no, that Honest Abe comb is that's some serious hardware right there.
Helifat said to show it on the screen.
Okay. Yeah, that Honest Abe comb is that's big. That's a big boy right there. I can't. There we go.
Zebra wood. I've never heard of zebra wood.
Come on, motherfucker. All right. Yeah, see, it's one of these joints right here.
Yeah.
You ain't breaking that. That's not getting snapped. That's way too thick.
Hey, the Viking Revolution is pear wood, which isn't the strongest wood in the world, but it's a resistant comb.
It's a comb that's gonna get slapped up like you'd never seen before. I'm debating whether to even take it out of the sheath.
Oh, look at you talking shit. I love it.
I am gonna get my safety glasses though, because I don't want the splinters to fly up and I mean, Lord knows I could take a day off of work, but shit.
All right, hold on. All right, let's just break that comment down. Tough guy from Brooklyn who is going to snap the comb like Thanos has to get his fucking safety glasses. What the hell, Johnny? You're East Coaster, man. I thought they made you tough.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to take splinters. I'm not going to be the asshole to get fucking a cornea, like, scratched up or not even scratched up, but cut because, I fucking was stupid and didn't put at least some kind of safety glasses on.
Man, you are a modern day child, boy. I tell you.
These are actually blue light blocking glasses.
Are you going to turn the light on for you?
To save my eyes. Because, as you get old, Joe, as you get old, you can't see and shit.
Here's what I know, Johnny. If I were breaking a Viking Revolution comb, I'd be doing this right now. I wouldn't even want my eyeglasses on, son. Bring that shit. Bring that shit. I'm old school. What is that?
It's a blue light.
Oh, it's a blue light.
I'm going to do a review on these glasses. When you get these glasses, they give you a blue light, right?
Okay.
And this is the blue light that the glasses block. And, see the glare goes away. See that?
Yeah.
And they give you this really cool card that changes color because the card reacts to blue light. And so, yeah, in the review, it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah. I've had the glasses for a couple months now, so I still keep putting off the review because it's not beard related. And whenever I do something that's not beard related, I get 10 views. And I'm doing all that fucking work for 10 views. So I figure I'll keep it a little weird. And then as people come onto the weirdness and say, oh shit, Johnny Grooms does other things other than beard shit, then maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, Mick, man, it was like a an animal seeing something shiny. Wait, what is that over there?
Squirrel.
By the way, YouTube has changed their emoticons. I don't know if I approve. I didn't get the memo, and I am an active user of YouTube. I don't know that I approve of the emoticon change.
What do you mean emoticons?
What? See the laughy faces?
Oh, the emojis?
Yes.
Emoticons.
What? That's what they are.
This is not an episode of Transformers.
It's called an emoticon, and it was invented in Pittsburgh. Thank you. By the way, read Ryan C's comment because that is going to get commented thus far.
They did. I like it.
Comment of the week.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see this comment. What? Who is this?
Redbeard Ryan C.
Yeah. Safety glasses. Because safety first. Because it's smart. That's why. Because when this shatters, splinters are gonna fly everywhere. Because this is cheap. I mean, not for nothing, Viking motivation, but I don't know. I don't have any of the other products, but I have this comb, and it's looking a little flimsy. That's all I'm saying.
So Ryan,
Fucking dropping the damn thing.
you know I have you, John. I love you, Johnny. Well played, brother. Yeah, see, John, I will bust his balls, but it's that kind of mindset that has him raging against drivers in one video and throwing safety glasses on to break a comb that made me want to do live streams every week with Johnny Grooves. That it's just that particular thought process that goes on in Johnny's head. No gloves, Johnny. Who knows? You might get a splinter fragment or something. You want to get some gloves on? There you go. There we go. Good suggestion, Zebra. Good.
Thank you for putting that in there.
We are at the 10-minute countdown, boys and girls. It is 9:20. At 9:30 on Johnny's clock, he will make the call as he's the breaker or wannabe breaker.
Is that how the old people do it when they how do you fix your dentures, Joe? Like that? How does that go? The gloves?
Yeah. God, I don't have any dentures.
Oh, me neither. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like, fuck the dental care. Let all the teeth fall out, and I'll just wear the wind up ones. And when I want to chew, I just wind them up and then slap them in my mouth, and it'll just go by itself. I won't even have to use my jaw.
I imagine if you had the dentures, you could make more money as a male pros on the street, though. You just pop those things out.
That's nasty.
There you go. I hear the cash cow mooing.
Hi, boys and girls. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, there he is.
These gloves came with the chair. These came with the chair. Because when you put the chair together.
Gum job.
Weapon? The Jersey gum job. God damn it.
Wait. Those glasses or gloves with your gaming chair?
Yeah, they came with the gaming chair. Because when you put the gaming chair together. What's that?
Yeah. It's got a little red stripe on it, little red piping.
Yeah, you don't want you to get your hands dirty because the gaming chair comes all greased. So like you put the gloves on so you can, But I took them off. Like I was like, I can't do this. I can't build with this on. I feel like a goddamn cartoon character.
I love that we were just talking about the Jersey gum job and you said your gaming chair came greased. Because there is that central post that has a nice hole in it.
Hey, loosen this up. Okay.
Bearded Zebra says he remembers that video of you doing some home putting together. Sorry, I'm snotting on camera, but that's just the way it's going to be tonight.
I'm ready to break this now.
You ready?
I'm ready to break it now.
Call it early. Johnny, I hand it over to you. It's all yours now.
Okay. The camera up here. I'm going to stand for this. Let's see.
Nice, hacker. Good presentation. I like it.
This is the authentic. Can you see it?
Yep.
Bearded Viking comb.
See that? What the fuck?
I'm sorry it was a little anticlimactic, but it was a weak ass comb. Boom. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll break these all day. You line them up, I'll break them all day.
God damn. DM me your damn PayPal, you bastard.
Okay, so yeah.
Razor. That's great, Joey. Once he brought up that break in the Apple shit, and then I started to get a little worried, but that was quick. Yeah, that was quick. That was quick, man. Props. I can't he pre-cut that Epic Beards.
No way. It is a good comb though. I like the fine toothness. And here's the audio. Watch. All right, everybody listen. It's got good audio. It's a great comb. I like it.
It is. It is a really nice comb.
I'm just happy I bought two because now I have a comb.
We need instant replay. We don't have that kind of technology available.
Oh,
I'll tell you, Phil, I'd be the first one to want to call foul, but he flat out just snapped that bitch.
yeah, I didn't even struggle. That wasn't even a struggle. I knew once I felt it, I was like, yeah, you know what? But I'm interested to see what your Viking comb, because they could have changed woods. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you got the same.
Hold that up to the camera like sideways, like thin side. Other way, like at the base. Now that looks about the same kind of like girth as mine, man.
Yeah, but it could be a different wood altogether.
I don't know, dude.
Because I could probably snap this with one hand. It's flexing. See how it's flexing?
It is. I don't have mine. It's still. I didn't know we were going to do it this week, or else I would have brought mine. That's some crazy grip strength.
No, it's.
Yeah, James, I am. I was blown away.
This one is stronger. See the finish on this one?
Yeah, I do.
And I can snap this. I can probably, because it's flexing too, but it's not flexing as much as the other one does. It's flexing a little bit, but not as much as this one. You can see if we can hold up. I don't know if you can't see it, but yeah, I can totally. This is like a button. This feels like a button, and this is more solid. So this comb right here will be a little harder to break, but I'll snap this one all day too. But I won't. My very first beard comb ever since I started growing a beard. I have it. I will never let it go.
Nice, Zebra. Thank you. Johnny, I just have one more question on this topic.
Yes.
When you're feeling that urge and hand goes to groin, does your dick run away because it doesn't want to be grabbed by that hand? I mean, that's all I want to know right now. If I was your dick, I'd be running away from that grip strength. I would be going inside like the turtle into its shell.
It's I don't know.
Holy cow!
The thing is, like now I have all these comb fragments.
You need to take some video of those.
I need to
you could drop the video in. You could just edit and just do the comb breaking thing and post it and drop the video of the fragments in there too.
Down there. Hold on.
Do not base the company over a comb. Yeah, I don't even like Revolution as a company. This is just all about the comb. I guess he's not a dry docker.
What happened?
James, you're not he would guess you're not a dry docker.
What's that? What does that mean?
A dry docker.
Oh, what's that? I never heard of that.
Gotta be up in your sexual euphemism, Johnny.
I don't speak gay.
Now,
okay,
I don't speak gay. Yeah, the dry docker I know I thought had something to do with penises side by side.
Oh.
Viking Revolution was very cool about this. That's cool.
I emailed them.
Phil contacted them. Johnny contacted them.
Well, they sent me an email thanking me for the purchase. And my response to them thanking me for the purchase was, "I'm gonna break your comb on live YouTube today." that was my response.
I can't say shit, man. I can't say shit.
You broke it. The only thing is, like, now, like, I'm gonna see how to put it together. How can I bond it together and fix that? Like, should I get like wood putty? Would wood putty work?
You're beyond me now. I don't do that kind of shit.
And hold it. Maybe epoxy.
There's got to be someone in the chat that knows how to do this kind of stuff.
Who works with wood? No homo.
I was going to say not your hand because you scared away. Gorilla Glue, says Fat Man.
Gorilla Glue, right?
Gorilla Glue.
But is Gorilla Glue? Gorilla Glue will Gorilla Glue like foam up? I know Gorilla Glue foams up when you add water to it. Yeah, I could go wood glue.
I think wood glue doesn't work though. Maybe
I've tried. I don't know if I tried. What have I tried? I tried liquid nails on wood and it didn't work out well. It broke. Oh, Crusher's brush on their beard comb. That thing, like, that broke when it fell. It fell from my pocket. in my driveway, and it broke, like it snapped. And I was so mad because I was like, oh man, I just got that fucking thing. And let it foam up and sand it down. Oh, thanks, Rob. So like I tried to use liquid nails to bond it together, and it worked for like a little bit, but then like I was going like this, and then it just like came apart. So I guess I'll get the Gorilla Glue, let it foam up, and then sand it down and all that stuff. But I broke it right at the logo.
You know what? That's the thing, dude. If you can get it back together, that would be a cool giveaway trinket. The one you actually broke.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I what's his face?
Acker says you have to put it in a press to dry.
I don't have a press, so I'm gonna have to hold it like this for like 24 hours.
Send it to me and I'll sit on it all day. Sit my fat ass on it. That's close enough.
Tyson, no, I have never broken a comb. The only comb I've broken off my face was the one that already broke that I tried to bond with liquid nails. But other than that, no, didn't happen. Oh, Giles family, you've running away. You owe me a box. I broke the comb.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Remember, he said, what did he say? He said, I bet you a box.
Yeah, he did. He said,
yeah. So yeah, box. Broke the comb. Fuck. Oh, let me get my PayPal off of here. I'm just kidding. But really, if you guys want to donate to the channel, I mean, there's the PayPal right there. So. I mean, it's been scrolling for a while now. I mean, you guys should have it memorized by now.
Well, I don't, so I need you to send me it so I can pay for the fucking cone.
It's only $7. Don't worry about it.
It's not the money. It could be, 2 cents. It's the principle.
Okay.
Yeah. It broke falling from maybe 18 inches, 2 feet tops. No, 18 inches from my medicine cabinet to the counter of my bathroom. My Beard Octane Oxhorn, a tooth broke out of it.
Oh, shit.
Right in the middle, too. Tooth just popped out of it just from that little bit of height. I was like, really?
Damn. God damn. But I feel like that would break. That would really break because, I mean, it's not that. I don't know. I feel like it's not as strong as the wood combs. Like if I drop this, that's not going to break. This is pretty. Yeah. And this is thick. This one is be hard to snap. I could snap this one. I wouldn't want to, but I could definitely snap it. But it's not going to fall with a break. It's not going to break with a fall. I mean,
is that the main jack one?
Yeah, it's the main jack one. Yeah.
What does that cost?
Free. He just gave it to me.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to main jack.
He was like, would you like to review my comb? And I said, sure.
Nice.
Send me. Yeah. I also have.
You can get your stuff on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. You can get it through Amazon. Which Amazon denied, like, Amazon terminated my fucking affiliation thing. Yeah, because I guess I don't have a website. So they were like, oh, you can't use your YouTube channel for Amazon. And I was like, oh, but I already made like sales on it. So like they're going to be sending me a check, but still, damn, it was working. Shit was working. I was making money with that. Man, I did that. I must have did that wrong. I have to find someone who does that and like can really like guide me through that shit. Cause like I got sales on the Amazon affiliate link thingy. Somebody bought a beard color. Somebody bought a main jack comb. People were buying shit, and I was getting kickback from the purchases, and they're like, "Oh, you done, and that's it. Fuck you."
That's not right.
It's all right.
Dusty Rhodes does admit defeat. He does indeed. James Percy says, I love extra cocky post-comb snap, John. I don't love him at all. Here's what I'm going to say to you all. I get my revenge in May because I have a feeling Johnny is not 100% comfy with the ghost hunt. So
it's you know what it is? It's a lot of mental prep.
Yeah.
Because like I've stayed away from things like this like for a long time.
Yeah.
And I've had opportunities to go do things like this and all that stuff, and I've stayed away from it on purpose because, I have I have history with paranormal activity that is not fun. So, but now I feel like, I could do this, and this is like this is more of like a facing your fear kind of deal.
Okay.
And I'm happy that I'm doing it with like, a group of great people. You know what I'm saying? So like.
I love Johnny's got a cool laundry list of stuff he's bringing. He's just like bringing everything to the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
By the way, my younger girl can go now too, so I'm bringing both two of my three girls. So that's going to be pretty exciting for me.
Right, I have someone to hide behind.
Wow. I didn't feel dusty. Just saying. Well, you know where dusty is, Rob? If you want to feel, I would say go about 3-4 inches south of my fucking hips, right into the middle of the core of my body. And then just kind of grope around there, and you'll feel dusty. You'll feel it very well.
You got to do it in a cupping motion.
The huge fat roll. Just go right south of it. When you get the bristly stuff, that's not dusty, but you're getting very close.
And just be gentle,
Yeah, well, I'll let Rob look for dusty. You ain't looking for dusty. No damn way you're looking for dusty. Yeah. There you go, Crow. Get that all out of you. Get that all out of you, you infected bastard.
Oh shit! Goddamn COVID-20 over here. Oh man.
James is quick, man. It's gonna be fun having him on. Am I supposed to feel this violated? I love how Ben Taft also, by the way, went, let's go back to beer talk real quick, talking about the French Crush.
Oh yeah, I love French Crush. It's a great scent. It really is. I like it a lot. Yeah, everyone hide your Amazon cards. Ben is here. Yeah. God damn it, Ben. Now you have that rep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your ball's going to be busted for a little while so people forget.
That was crazy. When I got that DM, I was like, huh? I said, this motherfucker serious? He's hitting me up for $100? Shit. I hit you up for $100.
You hit a lot of people up.
Look what I'm resorting to. I'm resorting to breaking combs so then get a refund.
James, you're on fire tonight. James is on fire. Ben, Amazon card tap.
$100, Johnny.
We'll just call him Ben Bezos.
No, I never sent that $100. Shoot. I was waiting for that for my rich Saudi uncle to pay for that $100 card. You ever hear that scam?
Not a Saudi one. I've heard of all the African ones.
There's like Saudi prince wants to give you donation or whatever to fucking send your email bullshit.
Yeah.
There, I fixed it. There it is.
Whoa. I was looking at the comments. Hold on, let me go back to us. How'd you do it?
I fixed the comb.
Yeah, I see that. How'd you do it?
A little bit of fun tack. Sticky tack.
Ah, okay.
Let's see if it works. Oh no.
Oh, it already just fell apart. That shit can barely hold up posters in my room, let alone a fucking wooden comb.
Hey, that's how those boxes are held up. Those boxes and that banner behind me, sticky tack.
Yeah, but those boxes and that banner don't have to flex.
That's true.
They just have
and they're basically like weightless too.
Yes, that as well. Yes.
If I tried Barden last year, they would be number one in every category. My Barden is, I think, on its way. I got my confirmation email, my delivery email. I can't wait for that to come in.
James, I got to tell you, it took me 3 wears with that stuff, and I just wore it yesterday. But for the first 3 wears, it took me that long, and then it was just like heroin, man. I was like, God, I love this scent, and I cannot believe. What I really like about that scent with Barden, and I haven't worn the coffee but once or twice, but what I really like about that scent is the amount of longevity it has without being too overpowering. I will get whiffs of that stuff all day, nice and sturdy, but not like, Lux crazy, like, overpowering. And it's just kind of at that perfect level. Not that I mind Lux crazy overpowering, but that to me, that's the genius of that scent, is how it snuck up on me and how long it lasts and just keeps reminding you subtly. And again, I got to thank Joey Hookham if he's still in here, because he's the one that pushed me to get that.
Yeah, like I've been using Bearded Mac, and according to Tyson's ranking, like it's like Barden and Bearded Mac are like on the same kind of scale. So I'm really interested in getting that Barden and seeing how it measures up. And yeah,
I'm glad Rob likes them so much. I didn't overly recommend them to him because I didn't know how he would take the scent strength. Because it's not too strong, but it stays. His butter is awesome, obviously. Or Rob raves about the butter and the wash. One of these days, I want to pick up the wash because that's supposed to be the great product. Tyson's closest with them of all the reviewers.
Oh, what, Barden?
Yeah,
Barden's beard wash is legit. I have that. That I have.
Okay.
No, I know. I got that. Yeah. That's a really good beard wash. That Barden. It's weird because it's real, like it's kind of like runny. Kind of like old Dodge City, like the Dodge City you gave me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's runny like that, but it lathers up like really well. It's really good.
Savage Mains was like that too. When we were doing the Bearded Roundtable, we did a group review of Savage Main stuff, and he sent a little wash. And for a little sleeper of a wash, it's runny, but man, does it lather. It doesn't take a lot. It does take a lot, and you really get a lot of lather out of it.
I wonder what makes it do that. Like, what makes it lather up like that?
I try to talk him out of Barden. Every product is top shelf. Good. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah. What do I have here? I have it's my Bearded Mac stuff.
Oh, Johnny, did you do I'm not counting coronavirus. Did you get a reaction video for this week or no?
Oh no. I was so what I have is I got so distracted by the map that I totally forgot about a reaction video. But give me a minute.
And the recycling of the comb. That's it. That's where I'm gonna bitch. That comb should have been broken next week. Johnny weekends in a week. That's where the bitching comes from.
What?
That's where I'm going to sneak like a little snail.
How? It wouldn't have made a difference this week, next week.
How do you know?
Last week, next month, it would have snapped the same. Does anybody want the free ebook?
What free ebook?
They give you a free ebook.
Who gives you a free ebook?
Viking Revolution. So, if you hold up your phones right now and scan that QR code,
what the fuck is an ebook for? What do you need an ebook?
Get an ebook on
how to use their product?
Yeah, I don't know. It just fucking this is what they gave me. Scan the QR code. I'm pretty sure you could do it right off the screen. If anybody wants to test it out, let me know so I can put the damn code down. It'd be nice.
Boy, we give you guys the best quality giveaways here at Beard Therapy.
Look at that. You get a free ebook. What else is it? It's 20% off your next order and a free how-to video. Scan the code.
How to what?
I don't know, man. Scan the code. Find out.
God dang. Come on, Viking Rev. I want to know what these things are.
Focus. See Tyson? That's your problem, man. You got the wrong attitude coming right out of the gate, man.
Buddy makes a very good point. He makes a very good point.
Oh man. I love that line from Yes Man so much that I use it anytime I can. Anytime someone tells me I love that movie so much, I love that line. It's hysterical. Cracks me
I've
up.
never seen that film.
You never seen Yes Man?
No.
Oh my god, you got to see Yes Man. This shit's hilarious. He's like super drunk, and he wants to like take this girl to a ball, to a gala or whatever, and her boyfriend gets mad, and he goes to fight him out back, and yeah, you got to see the movie. It's just fucking hilarious. I forgot how.
Who's in it? Who's?
It's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's in it.
Oh, okay. But it's a Jim Carrey comedy.
Yeah. See, Rob scanned it. He didn't have a problem.
Rob used his laptop. We saw his setup, man. He was dialed in and ready to go.
I know. The code is 20 beards for Viking Rev. Look at that. You know what? Should we? You fuck it.
What?
Yeah, it's the code 20. See, we couldn't do the giveaway because I broke the comb, but we'll do the code. We'll do the code. 20 beards. 20 beards makes a lady. Is it?
Oh my God, are you babbling right now? What are you talking about?
20 beards.
Jesus Christ.
Viking.
Oh, well, I was just going to say something. Hacker scan, code is 20 beards. Oh, Tyson. Tyson, how do you still feel the urge to keep going with your reviews? I mean, I know you have a lot invested in that channel and everything like that, but are you still as passionate and fired up about it as you were a year ago? Johnny, what do you think of Sonic the Hedgehog or the Fast?
I liked it. I liked the movie. Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie was great. I wanted to do a movie review on it, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to spoil this cinematic gem and do and do my rant review on it, because like it was genuinely good. Like it genuinely made me laugh. And a movie like that has never made me laugh ever. But there were parts of that movie that fucking made me legit bust out laughing. And the people in the audience, they busted out laughing too, and it was just funny. It was a good time.
Lost my drive. Hard work for 100 views. Yeah.
You know what though? But if I thought like that, like like all the work that I do for my reviews and all the editing and everything like that, and pretty much all of my videos don't break 100 views. They're like under that, and I would have been gone a long time ago. Yeah. I would have been gone so long ago, especially first starting out. I was like, oh shit, 20 views. Yeah. I was like so happy with that, like.
Is it me or does Mo seem to be slowing down? I don't think he's posting as much as he used to, or is that just me? Tell me what people in the chat.
I don't know, but every time he puts a video up, I watch it.
Yeah.
That's because we should, as community members, just supporting each other. So
right.
So whenever somebody puts a video up, like Tyson puts a video up or Cribs puts a video up, I watch it. I try to watch everybody's, but there's so many that it's hard to keep up. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just play the video. If I can't give my attention to it, I'll play it just so they get the view, and I'll give them the thumbs up to help them along with the algorithm. But
right. I've done that a few times with Tyson's video. It's weird. I think I kind of, because the guys who were, it's rare for me to watch a newer guy unless I know them, like like Zebra or Joe Bearded Life. It's rare for me, or James with Pumpkin Butt. It's rare for me to watch newer guys. I tend to watch the guys that were around when I came out, which is like Acker, Mo, Tyson, Johnny Grooms. So that's just who I kind of gravitate to.
Yeah, like that DIY video I did about how to clean my bathtub, 26 views. You know how long that took me to film? That took me hours. Yeah. That took me hours to film. I was making apparatuses for my drill. I mean, I was having a good time making myself laugh doing it. And it took me like pretty much the entire day to make that video. And it was a lot of work to make that video for 26 views and only 2 likes. No, 5 likes. and 2 comments. So like that was a lot. That legit video was way more work than any review I've ever done. And yeah, and they got like nothing. But yeah, I'm not worried. I don't really care about that one because that was a silly one and I had a good time and it was like, I was being a jackass and it was fun for me. I don't think I have a review that like I'm pissed about the view count for it. Like all my reviews are, they're okay,
Yeah, Tyson, I still want you to respond to my question, if you would, please, sir. Yeah, I did that with United Beards of America. I really wanted to do all 50. I only got to, I think, 21 or so. But it just was so time-consuming to do one of those episodes with all the editing and all that crud.
Yeah.
But with the films, they're about the same length as the United Beards of America. But it's easier to edit, and it's a passion. So the United Beards of America, while I enjoyed doing it, it was just a way to diversify the content of my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So while I dug it, it wasn't that hardcore passion when I took the views into account. And after a couple like 30 or 40 view videos, I said, there's just too much time. But I don't care as much for the film stuff if it doesn't get views because I would do it to an empty fucking room.
Right. That's like me and my gaming. Sundays, I stream out to like nobody. And I act like there's an audience. Right? This past Sunday, it was like maybe 2 or 3 viewers. Right? Turns out they wanted to play the game with me. So I ended up playing the game with them for like an hour.
That's fun.
Right?
It's fun.
But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was cool. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm talking. You know how I am.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking. I'm like, fucking I was cursing up a storm and all of a sudden. And then like in the actual game itself, there's a little chat thing where you can type to each other. And they're like, oh, how old are you? And then one guy's like, oh, I'm 9. And the other one's like, oh, I'm 8. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like 36 years old. Like, I'm so happy you guys told me how old you were so I can cut the adult language like right the fuck now. And I did. I cut it. I cut the adult language. And because they were kids, they were like little kids. They weren't even fucking double digits. I guess
it depends on the game. When I hear little squeakers playing GTA, they shouldn't be. So I will just let it fly and I will go after them with the most repulsive language I can as a lesson to mommy to know the fucking game she's going to buy her little 8-year-old brat.
Yeah. No, I mean, it wasn't a game like that, but, it were little kids and I was like, oh shit. So like I cleaned it up, which was cool because I was like, all right, fine. The little kids, I'll play with little kids. And they were pretty good. They were kicking my ass left and right.
That's one thing. They tend to be very good.
It was good times. But then I got them. I got them real good. Then I was like, all right, all of you against me. Like fuck them all up.
Nice. Like playing 1-on-3 in a basketball game or something when you got all that height.
Yeah, it was like me. It was like dodgeball. It was me, but a bunch of little kids like.
Okay, so Just Dan has added a few more statements to his identity, if you remember him. So he's kind of reminding us who he was. Tyson says he's cut out the editing. That's the work and time consuming, or not cut it out, but he's stopped doing as much. That's the work and time consuming stuff. And yeah, you've invested in the equipment and the website and all that jazz. Right. So I just, I'm good just watching. I won't be making any new content. Fair enough, Just Dan. It just would tell you, I just got to the point personally where I just wanted to wear my own stuff. And you are just, doing that week in, week out. So that's tough, but I admire you for being able to do it. You guys being able to stick with it. Some of the most rewarding parts are like when Rob messaged and said he tried Barden and sees why they ranked high. Nice. And Johnny saying he sees why Bearded Mac has ranked high after trying.
Yeah. That was today. Because I was really feeling Bearded Mac, and I said, oh, let me let Tyson know, because like I watched this thing and I see how he ranked it and all that stuff, and after using Bearded Mac for like almost a little over a week, I saw like the quality and why Tyson ranked it so high, and like feeling beard is really good, and like just the scent and all like it was good.
Ben Kraft says just keeping up with the live streams. Yeah, man, there was a point when Mo was on Tuesday night. There was a point that you could get almost every night. Like you could have regular free programming every night of the week for an hour or the night of just beard stuff. Not to count the random Instagram lives that guys will do.
And that's why, like last night, I went on randomly, and I was like just being a goof, you know, and talking to myself. No, it's not true. Sphinx was on. Sphinx was on with me.
Sphinx Beards?
No, not Sphinx Beards. He's a viewer. He's a viewer. He's I think he's in Europe, or I forget what country he's in.
Okay.
Or, I think it's is he in Sweden?
Don't know.
I forget what country he's in. But he was with me the whole time. He was like, he jumped on Instagram, and I was like, stay with me because I'm gonna try some crazy shit. And then
nice.
I ended up, he stuck with me the whole ride. And I was like, oh, you know what? Tuesdays is open, man. Let's move Beer Therapy to Tuesdays. Because right now you have Dan C has his live. And then I think Beer Times with Scott does his live also, but he does a lot earlier today. I think he did his at 7:30, or is doing his at 7:30 today, or did his at 7:30 today. I don't remember.
Beer Times with Scott?
Yeah.
But his day is usually Thursday, right? Yeah, he regularly does lives on Thursday.
Oh man, now I
check that out.
I got all messed up, and I got all my my scheduling off for who does what. Oh shit. Hold on here. Let me go to his channel.
Scott is tomorrow at 7, says Tyson.
Oh,
I agree. Right.
7?
He does do a very good, respectful job. And like Acker said, he's buying the shit. Yes, he might be being given the shit, but he has bought and bought and bought for over a year now, and he ain't being paid for it. And he isn't passing off companies that may have inferior product because he's being paid for it.
Yeah. Oh, Scott is tomorrow at 7. Okay, yeah. So figure if we move it to Tuesdays, if we move Beer Therapy to Tuesdays, then you'll have that again. You'll have every day of the week, there will be a beard, themed alive. So you can have beard content from different creators Monday through Friday.
I mean, obviously, everyone here doesn't watch that Dan C Wednesday night thing, but has anyone watched it before that's in here? Because I know it's totally different than his Monday night thing. Dan still hasn't reviewed Barton. Of course he has. Yeah, right. Ask yourself why. He hasn't reviewed numerous companies that are very good.
Oh yeah, Scott is releasing the new scent from Defined. Screenshot.
Good for him. Good for him, Tyson. I mean, you shouldn't have to. If you were going to call yourself, let's just be honest here. If you're going to call yourself the preeminent reviewer in the game, or if people are going to call you the preeminent viewer in the game, and you haven't tried a Crusher's Creations, and you haven't tried Company X, if you haven't tried WB Premium, if you haven't tried Barbudo, if you haven't tried any number of great companies that are far superior to other companies out there, you all make your own judgments on that point. I mean, I don't like the fact that the breadth of companies isn't there as far as just trusting him as a reviewer. Now, as far as his tips and tricks and facts and that kind of stuff, that's good stuff. But as a reviewer, no thank you.
Pay to play. Oh, we're doing this. All right.
Yeah, you watch it sometimes?
Huh?
Is it good?
What's good?
It seems like it wouldn't be good because that dude, I mean, they've been on about a year now. And that guy, can he just not grow a beard? And I'm not trying to be a dick here, but can he not grow a beard after a year?
Who?
And if so, what then is the premise of the live stream?
Oh. I don't know. Let me check. I actually haven't watched that, so I don't know.
Just pull up any new one of those streams. I don't think Dan C keeps the streams up, but
Yeah,
they've
got it.
been going on. I remember because Dan C, when we were doing Roundtable, it was around June. He came up with this idea. So this dude's been doing this for like 7-8 months, and I swear,
It's pretty thick. I'm looking at it now.
Are you?
Yeah,
Is it?
it's pretty thick. I mean, it's not like mine, but it's getting there. It's got a little,
All right,
girth there happening.
All right, I'm mistaken.
I mean, I don't know I don't know how he looked like when he started. Obviously, he had no beard when he started.
There you go. That's a good guess.
Yeah, but it's getting there.
Okay.
You know?
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You got to keep taking that biotin, man. You have to keep taking that biotin. Sorry.
Just Dan, I would suggest the tobacco leather whiskey if you do, but if you're a coffee guy, his coffee is pretty cool too.
So I'm doing this thing soon. See that? That's from Gillette.
What is that? Is that for your head?
What is that? What is it? What is it? Oh my goodness. I don't know.
This is more of post comb break, Johnny.
This is yeah, you don't know what this is. You should know what this is. Everyone should know what this is.
It's from Gillette. I think Gillette's kind of a bad word in the beer community.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, what is that?
So you get a razor with its own like shaving gel attached to it?
Yeah.
So it's a razor with a receptacle for shaving gel, so you don't really so it's like good for travel.
Yeah.
Or on the go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shave my entire fucking head with it. I did that with the lady version. They have a lady version. It's called Gillette Wet. Yeah, that's what it's called. And you see, I did a video on it, and I really fucked up my head. I was bleeding like crazy. All in the back here. It was like blood everywhere because it's not made to shave your head. But I was like, oh, we're making YouTube content. I'm gonna shave my head with this lady razor, you know, like an asshole. And I did it. And in the video, I said I would love to see this kind of technology for men. And they went ahead and they came up with this. And it was my idea because I said this is what I wanted. And they made it. So I'm coining that. This is mine. I'm coining it. I'm saying that this exists because I said I wanted it. That's it. That's I'm saying. That's what I'm claiming, and I'm saying it, and that's it. Because you know they didn't have it. They didn't have it before I said it.
And you broke the comb tonight, so maybe more people would believe that that's a fact because you won that. You won that bet.
Damn right. Just how I came up with the Big Cat. You know the Kit Kat. That's one big Kit Kat. That was my idea, also.
I hate Kit Kats.
Yeah. So yeah. You know why it was my idea? Because I was said the way I used to eat Kit Kats was I used to break them all out and I used to put them all together as one big block and I used to eat it like a candy bar, right? And I said it would be a lot better if they just made it one big Kit Kat log. And then they came up with the Big Cat. They stole my idea, man. They stole my fucking idea.
I love that you come up with all these ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I all day I just spit them out.
You're an idea man.
Yeah, I'm the idea guy. I'm the idea guy.
You are the idea guy. I believe it just based on the content on your channel. You definitely come up with different ideas.
If anybody wants a business idea that has money to actually start something, I can spit it out for you. I've been all the time I come up with business ideas and all that stuff, but I'm broke. I'm fucking poor as shit. I can't do anything.
I know you had a beer company idea, or like a team, or
oh yeah, oh man, I got a beer company ideas. I'll shit, man, come on. That's easy. That's easy. I can spit out one right now.
You know what you need to do with that Viking Revolution is take one of the halves, drill a hole in it, and wear it around your neck like a fucking totem because this is the Johnny with balls the size of grapefruits.
The thing is, like, if you want, all right, I'll give you another one. Right, I'm drinking 6 points.
How is that, by the way?
6 Point Brewery. It's pretty good. Make a beard care company that every single little bottle of oil is another beer label, but your own twist on it. So if you have like, like a Budweiser, graphic, but it'll be the beard oil. It'll be all beer. It'll be beard and beers. Beard and Beers Grooming. It writes its fucking self, man. Come on, man. Just like Anointed AK, he's got the Mountain Dew, it's got the fucking
sodas and candies and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Make it Beard and Beers. Fuck, that's it, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Someone coined that, write it, and then that's it. There's your beard company.
And Phil, if he buys all those different beers too, he could
hell yeah,
pull that off.
Shit, man. Fuck.
They're having a chat about some product in the
Beers and Beard podcasting.
Coming soon. Nice, Hellcat. I'll guest on that when you need a guest.
Tyson could back the whole thing. You can afford it, right? We go. Beard and Beards, brought to you by Tyson. Brought to you by Faithfully Bearded.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tyson, because I think that's why it took me 2 or 3 wears for the tobacco leather bourbon, because I was so expecting one or the other to wrestle to the front that I could latch onto, and they just don't. It's just this blend that makes an overall really nice smell, but it's hard to say which one is more forward and which one isn't, because I think he's done a really excellent job of making all of them present, but none of them so much so that you can pull it out. Like if you don't see that label, you may not be able to pick out those 3 core sets. You might get one of them, but I don't know that you get all 3.
You know what we don't have? We don't have a beard therapy sheriff.
A beard therapy sheriff?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Like a moderator.
Oh.
We don't have a beard therapy chat moderator.
Do we have enough people in the chat that we need one? I mean, let's just fucking be honest here. We have the best audience in the game. We don't need a moderator. What do we have right now? Yeah, who's in here right now? 15. Yeah, we don't need a moderator for 15.
12. Sorry.
Well, I got 15 on my screen, on my YouTube screen. Yeah.
Let me refresh mine. We got the thumbs ups, though. We got the thumbs ups. Ups. You guys, yeah.
Yeah. I love our audience and our hardcores, and they're here week in and week out.
Yo,
and I absolutely love it.
Where's Brett? I would like to make Brett a moderator because he's a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
He has to.
He may have gone to bed. He may have gone lately. You should tell your reviews, Hellafat.
Turn everyone blue.
There's only one sheriff in the community. How am I missing this?
Who's the one sheriff?
He's the sheriff. He's the freaking sheriff. Not active.
Yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, thanks, Emo.
What did Emo say? Or was it a text?
No, he on Instagram. He's bouncing back between our show and dance. See, this is why we need to move to Tuesdays so we can have
It'd be interesting if we would pick the viewers up for whatever that's worth on.
Yeah, I would like to see. That way, people don't have to be torn. They can come here for that.
Call me an arrogant prick, but no one should be torn. No one should be fucking torn.
It's a lot of content to absorb. Like you want to see.
No,
you want to be like up to date, like with what happened on what live, and all that stuff. So
look, if the guy named Faithfully Bearded can hang out in all of our lives and handle the kind of shit we pull off, then anyone can. All right. And I refuse to believe, and again, call me an arrogant prick, but this is what I'm going to say. I refuse to believe that other beard cast is more entertaining. I just do. Maybe it's more something else, but I can't believe it's more entertaining. I can't believe you're for what our focus is. I think we do it well. What we're trying to do, the therapy concept.
Yes.
You know what I mean? For that.
Yeah.
And that's not the other one's focus. And I get that. And that's okay. But really, you shouldn't be torn outside of a loyalty to perhaps certain personas, which is fine. Sammy Cakes wants to know if Barbara Joe will co-host next giveaway. Sure, just let me know when it is, Joe. I'd be happy to, assuming that it's not a night. Remember, Fridays and Saturdays are wifey nights, so if it's on one of those, that's a conflict, and I can't do it, unfortunately.
Okay, Joe gets the Joe.
Good
gets
call,
the,
Hacker. Good call. It feels like friends. It does.
Sure.
That's why I like the intimate setting. You know, we have guys that are in here every freaking week, and occasionally new guys will pop in, or occasionally companies will come in for a little bit and then they'll drop out. You know, it is a very tight circle.
Yeah.
These are the ride or die homies.
Can you hang on a minute while I go grab another 6 point?
Yeah, as long as when you get back, I can go get some ice for my Coke.
All right.
Thank you.
Be right back.
Joe, agreed. Yeah. Ryan C is going to be coming on here pretty quick. We're going to get a couple of these audience members on here in the next month or so. I've already got James scheduled. Ryan, I'd like to get you lined up for April. I'll be sending you a DM on that soon. Yeah, what's nice about Friday Zebra is sometimes my wife and I just kind of hang out together on the couch, and she'll watch her TV show while I do my own thing. And that's when you usually see me inside of your live, when we're hanging out together, because I can just hang out on the computer and just chat at you guys, you know, through the keyboard, which I enjoy. When is James? Yes, James is definitely must-see TV. I love this guy. James is going to be the 25th of March. Just so you all know, coming up, Jolly Old Fat Man and Oz the Great. We've got to make sure we let them know of the date, though.
Okay.
And Hummingbird Beard Co. They canceled once. Hopefully she'll be able to do it. Then Honest Ape on the 18th. Then James Pershing on the 25th.
It's weird because this beer is like, they're not regular cans. They're like these tall joints right here.
Yeah, I see that.
They're what's cool is that they give a lot of information on it. It's not going to fucking focus, but they give you all the information. It's like 12 ounces, 5.4% alcohol by volume, and let you know it's a lager, you know. But they fit the cozy pretty nice. See, I got this really nifty Beard Justice cozy right here.
From who?
And from Beard Justice.
No. Who sent it to you?
Beard Justice.
Oh, I thought Mo sent it to you.
No. Mo didn't send me this. Beard Justice sent me this. And, you know, product placement. There you go. Here's your Beard Justice. Here's your beard product placement right there. Really good sense. I got a little sampler right here. I just got to see what each one is for. I should do it live. Let's say about everything. What the problem is, these real quick. Damn right there'll be enemies real quick. You speak your mind, people lose their shit.
Yep.
You know? Like if I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be fucking solo man on an island. You know?
Right.
But there's not enough bearded. I don't know. Maybe there would be. Who knows? But like, I don't know. I feel like there's not like there's some YouTubers out there that just talk shit about everybody. Like no matter what,
right.
They talk shit about everybody, but they're alone. They don't have relationships like, you know, like we do here. You know, right. We have like a group of people that we talk to pretty much every day. You know, I don't want to risk that. You know, I don't want to lose.
Yeah, I guess I'm at an I don't give an F stage, but I do give an F that I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah.
I also don't want to not tell the truth. I mean, there's a very real truth here, you know, about certain individuals in the community. When Dan C blocked me in July for commenting on Acker's video, he blocked me without reason. And I thought we were close enough that he could have explained why he did it. And he did it just very recently. Probably because feedback came to him. I was wondering why he blocked me. But some things have happened in that time, too, that have made me lose some respect for the man. And I don't mind coming out and saying it because I don't care, because we are we are too much into this idea that the truth has to be shied away from if it embarks in controversy or quote unquote negativity. Dan C can do what Dan C wants to do and make all the money he wants to do that. But where I find his business practices shady, I'm going to call him out for it. And I plan on it. And I don't really give a fuck in that regard anymore because I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And I think if we could be more honest, it would be a better thing. I don't have anything against Dan C, the man. I do have some things against his practices. Yes, Ryan, Dan blocked me. When Acker released his video in the summer in July talking about essentially paid shills, I commented on Acker's video and I was blocked by Dan C until he DM'd me like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And the only reason he DM'd me is because I asked Mo, do you know why Dan C blocked me? I don't really care. I just want to know why he blocked me. He explained to me in DM why he blocked me. I said, okay, I get it. I congratulated him on the birth of his daughter. And that's that. And we haven't spoken since. He unfollowed me. I unfollowed him. There is a lot to be dug up if you want to do the digging. And I just refuse to play nice anymore because I think I've been treated shabbily. I think others have been treated shabbily. I think others have the wool pulled over their eyes right now. And I don't give a rat's ass. I'm done reviewing. I'm done with all that. I'm doing this and I'm doing my film shit. And if people want to if people want to get upset because I'm saying this stuff about Dan, fair enough. Again, I don't have a grudge against the man. I have a grudge against decisions and some of his practices.
Yeah, that all comes down to, how you feel about it, and everything like that. And
sorry, Johnny, we weren't even going to go here.
No, we weren't.
Like intended. I just brought it up. I am just sick of the bullshit. Absolutely sick of the bullshit. And after a year, I don't know what I was going for. I wasn't really going for views or subs. I guess I was just going for trying to, do a little kumbaya and give peace a chance and all that stuff. But when I got blocked in the summer, I got ticked off because I got blocked for voicing my opinion. And actually, if you think about it, I also got blocked for the truth. Now, maybe that's up to interpretation, but what Acker's video said had a lot of truth in it, and I was supporting Rob because of that truth. I should be a fly on Dan's ass. Also, motherfuckers, we're both teachers, and there's some respect I have for my profession and the ethics and integrity that go along with it. Mm-hmm. I've been doing it for 20 years. Dan's been doing it for about 8. Talk to me.
Yo.
Good ellipses, Tyson. Good ellipses.
Yeah, it's like when I got blocked from when Morning Mist blocked me. I was like, what the fuck did I do? It's like, why are you blocking me for?
Oh,
I don't like to get blocked for no reason. Like Ryan, if I did something to piss you off.
Sorry, Johnny, go ahead.
All right. No, it's good. It's all right.
I have remember when I said a couple weeks ago I had 2 loaded 6 guns ready to fire? I've got 3/4 of a dump truck of dirt. I've got shit hanging out with me that I'm not going to bring to the forefront because I don't need to, but it's there if I see people getting too self-righteous or too blinded, too much a sheep and not enough of a shepherd. All right? There's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on, and it's time more people knew about it.
I got a hair that's bothering me. Give me 1 second here.
Yes, Just Dan, I do still get worked up, my man.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm done with the tirades because it's trashing my voice. That's the only reason I'm done.
You just got the voice back. You don't want to lose it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of this right now real quick here. There we go. That was bugging me all day. I had like one side of my soul patch is longer than the other. So does anybody want to jump in?
I'm wondering if they want to jump out after what I just said.
You want to jump in? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's 10 o'clock. We got some time here. What I'm gonna do?
Actually, 10:20, Johnny.
It's 10. It's 10 o'clock. What I'm gonna do? I'm going to toss this up here, right here. And if anybody wants to jump in,
Hacker, get in there. Who was that said that? Ryan C.
Wait, did that come through right? Oh, come on. You know what? No, I have to do it from the Beard Therapy channel. God damn it, Johnny Grooms, you're such a fucking moron.
Hacker. Fuck it. Hacker, should I drop the Tyson tidbit in here while we're talking about shit or no? Should I drop the Tyson tidbit in here, Rob? This is something you and I are only you and I are privy to. Drop it. Okay. For a long time, both Rob and I were curious about Tyson's views, Tyson's subs. I'm not going to get into all the prolongedness of this, but I'm just going to say this. Tyson was kind enough, and this live stream changed my opinion of Tyson. And I've had this discussion with Tyson before. He knows it. Tyson was interrogated, grilled, thrown over the rack, whatever you want to call it, by somebody all about how his channel was operating. And that was roughly late spring last year. All right. I had issues with Tyson at that time about his approach on his channel. But when he got onto this live, he very deftly and ably explained why he had the things he had. Now, what I will say is this. The person who was asking all of these data-driven questions, because this person had mad amounts of data, I don't believe obtained that data on his own in the slightest. I believe that person might have had assistance in obtaining that data. And I'll let you all connect the dots from there. It was a fucking hit on Tyson. It was unsuccessful. And I did a complete 180. And when I did that 180, I had to stand back and really self-assess some shit I was thinking about in general at that point in time.
I don't think I was like there fully with all that. Here is Rob. Hey,
No.
there he is.
I hate you. I hate you.
Well, I didn't say come in. I threw it out there.
Well,
Whoever.
you know, I can't help it. I can't help it.
Yeah,
Speaking of
whoever wants to jump in.
But yeah, Joe, I concur with you, buddy. Hold back, guys. Let me get my Bluetooth. Bluetooth.
Yeah, you're still your phone. Emo said it's about to get into here. Emo, you might have been in the wrong live when it's starting to get interesting. And Rob's going to put the icing and the cherry on top of the cake, maybe.
No, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, you're locked
Come
up.
on.
You may want to leave and re-enter.
All right.
Yeah, you're frozen there. What up, people? I like that. What up?
And I love that Tyson is taking the high road and just not addressing this. Seriously, I'm not being sarcastic. I love that he's taking the high road and not addressing this. He was there. He knows what happened.
I don't know enough of the situation to weigh in.
Just Dan was there as well. Just Dan was there. He just said he was there during all of that as well.
I wasn't in. I think I was just coming. Maybe this is probably even before I saw, because I started in February, so I don't know. And I just started reviewing in February. I didn't start doing anything like community wise.
Yeah,
for a while. Yeah, I just started on my own, just doing stupid shit videos. And that's what I thought everybody on Instagram.
There we go. Yeah, let me catch up with. So Tyson should take the high road. I'm sorry to pop in. Tyson should take the high road. we were talking about a Tyson getting grilled a while ago by somebody in the community. Didn't seem fair. But anyhow, we want to be better than that.
Do you have a Starbucks fridge behind you?
Actually, yeah, it came from my wife's work. She's like a regional director of a bunch of damn food stores. And yeah, I have not, it's going to get painted because I do not support Starbucks, but I will use their free ass refrigerator. I'm just saying. And for as much as I'm in here, I'm telling you guys need to go like 3 times a week so I can stock that thing with beer and good stuff.
Yeah, well, I want one now. I mean, not a Starbucks one, but I would like a little fridge like that, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And I don't have any beard products in there because my stuff lasts just fine, just like it is.
You don't refrigerate your beard products?
Look,
what kind of animal are you?
My beard.
What kind of animal are you?
Bro. I keep my house cold. I like good hard nipples. I mean, I want to cut glass with these bitches. Yeah, that's saying. Look at Tyson. Let's talk vape.
Yeah.
Tyson, high road.
Yeah.
What did I say about Mo from Seattle? What did I say?
Let's change the subject immediately.
I wanted you to fire up and, bring a little juice.
Good call, Tyson.
I mean, I don't want to burn people down. So Joe, we've been around for a while. I mean, not a while. It's like a year and a half or something. But around long enough to know. Say what?
It's like dog years.
Around long enough. Yeah. It seems like a long, long time.
Yeah.
And when I first came here, for me, I came for friends because I have really no life. It's work, and I don't trust real people. Mm-hmm. So I like to deal with online people because I can keep y'all right there, out of my bubble. And I hate to say it like that, is I just don't trust people. I analyze everything, and I happen to stumble across some guys that needed some analyzation. And I found out some things that were wrong. But, when I first got in the game, I kind of called that all the time, and it was a really, really bad look. I still think it. It's still there. It's still real. I just don't call it as much because it's a real turnoff for the the sheep, dude. We got to talk about the sheep just a little bit. There's like 90%, 85% of the community that's just, I hate to say it, I love you all. One-on-one in my DMs, I'm down. But there's a lot of cats that just kind of just blindly just following, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And that's not who I am. How bad? Did I bring it down?
I was mistaken. Emo was hurt because Starbucks is from Seattle in his hometown. I thought it was because he wanted you to get a little live.
Oh no, we can. No, we can. I keep a reserve pack all the time. There's plenty of live to go, but I'm not trying to burn bridges and fences. And Dan, we miss you, dude. If ain't nobody looks you dead ass in your eyes, Dan, we miss you, man.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
Good call.
Dan, you just jump in. Just jump in. He can jump in.
Yeah.
The link's there.
Like bald face and everything.
The link's there.
Yeah, hit the link, Dan. That would be great.
Either hit the link or shoot me your email. I'll send you the link.
So actually, while we give Dan a chance to think about that,
I never really got a chance to actually talk to Dan. Like,
would be great. It would be it would be great. But Dan was a victim of the community, and that included me. I mean, I pushed Dan's buttons for a while with just being so boisterous and out there, thinking that I could change something. And apparently, you can't change sheep are sheep, and they're just going to be sheep forever. But I pushed. It was kind of off-putting for Dan, but Dan's kind of a victim of the community and the things that we're seeing, the things that were done, the things people say. So yeah, it's if you can rise above that, that's great. But if you catch yourself into like a sheep groove, you're part of the problem.
Yeah,
It's beard products, guys. It's beard products. We're supposed to be having fun and learning how to do good stuff, but you kind of get sucked down this rabbit hole of craziness that's going on and videos being made on semantics and whatever. I love beard therapy because we don't talk just beards. It's not just beard stuff. Who rode the bicycle? Oh,
remember when Dan did that? He rode the little tricycle.
Yes. Yeah,
That's what made me sub. I was like,
telling you.
I said I got sub that shit. That was great.
That dude belonged forever, man. I figured Dan would have well outlasted Beardtastic. I'm about to catch Beardtastic with subs, and I don't even try to get subs. How the hell does that happen? How does that even happen? I hear that Beardtastic, and I'm not sure if this is right or not, but it's a couple things I've heard, and I've kind of can validate that from looking at videos, that when he does reviews, that it's like a prerequisite to send whatever swag, hats, shirts type thing. Is that something y'all have ever heard, or is that something that you all would ever do? If you were to do a review for a company, you ask them to send the product and some swag.
I don't know if that's true, and I have never done that.
I don't know if it's true. I've heard it a couple times, but you can kind of see he's got a lot of swag, which is, whatever his hustle is his hustle.
Right.
Somebody's hustle. I'm trying to get that off my radar. Somebody else's hustle, but it's just when I think of reviewers, guys, and I'm sorry to be talking too much, but when I think of reviewers, I go on YouTube and I look for reviews on a specific product, or I go to a trusted reviewer, because I want to spend my 30 to 50 to 70 to $110 on something that somebody that I trust says is really, really good. As a subscriber, a viewer, a bearded dude, I want to find out where to best place my money, and I know that's where Joe and Johnny keep their attention. That's where I keep my attention. I want to tell my people where best to spend their money, which comes, it's so hard to come by. But you got to ask yourself. We've all heard that Barden is the best. I mean, it was on top of everybody's list this year. We've all heard before in post that Crushers is the best. But you got bigger reviewers. Like, I don't even think that Beer Times with Scott has tried Barden yet. Why? Have you not heard? Are you not in the same community that I'm at? Dan's not tried. I think Dan's tried Crushers. He's not reviewed Crushers. There may be some other things about that, but like Barden, why? If you're out to give your viewers the best bang for their buck, and there's no way he's missing people saying that Barden is the best, why the hell have you not reviewed that? Because dude's not paying you? Are you really out for the community? I'm just saying. That's just me. Y'all follow who you want, but I'm spending my money with some cats that I trust. And I can and will say that Tyson spends his money, and he goes in deep on products. And I'll follow whatever that dude says. I mean, I trust what he says.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. Bearded Life. When you get a DM and someone says, "Hey," that's why I always shout out people when they give me something and I love it, like Barden with Joey Hookham, or Brothers Groom with Brian C. These are companies that I had sitting on my radar. I just hadn't had that impetus. And then other voices who I respect. They don't have to be on-screen reviewers either. Just other voices I respect in the community who are like, dude, you got to get on this. And they'll give me that little bit of a nudge, just that little push. Debonair, it was 3 guys. I wasn't looking to buy Debonair the day I bought Debonair. 3 dudes who were like, you have got to get on this. And I'm so happy I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Debonair.
Yeah.
Debonair.
Debonair is really freaking
got
good.
Got that right here, the mahogany antique wood.
That's really good.
Damn, that's good. That's my next review. That's what's coming up next for my channel. Is mahogany antique
Please,
wood.
in your review, Johnny, please bring up the fact that there's no difference between, black made products and white made products or purple made products. There's no difference.
Oh no,
Debonair stuff works just like everybody else.
Beard care is beard care.
For the fact that he's and
on
like
that,
extra stuff.
Camo Cam a little while ago asked about Scotch Porter and people's take on it. What I will say, and that everyone can take off on this one, I will say based on that is I have noticed a lot of Scotch Porter's recent Instagram posts have been with African-American models.
Well, they're black-owned company.
They're a black-owned company, yeah.
They're black-owned company in Orange, New Jersey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny, you broke up home, and now we're just going to throw the New Jersey shit out there. From New York, by the way, Johnny is. Not from New Jersey.
I still don't understand the whole
company. I didn't know that because his other theirs, sure, whatever. When I saw earlier ads, it was just about product. You would just see the tub of co-wash or what have you. So what do you guys think about Scotch Porter since Pamo asked?
I mean, I haven't tried the new stuff either. And from what Mo said about it and from Dan said about the new stuff, they both kind of said the same thing. I saw Mo's review first, and I won't be picking any up because they changed their formula a little bit, and it's not as good as the original. You know, that's
I have heard for the longest time. So Scotch Porter was the very first co-wash conditioner that I've ever tried, and it was really good. It was a shock from not trying anything ever on my beard after having a beard for 15 plus years. It was a shock to see how good it was until I got like Bad Dog. Bad Dog's co-wash is badass. Honest Ape's co-wash is badass, and even Chesapeake's co-wash, their conditioner, their new one is, what's it called? It's badass.
The Ultras.
But everybody screeches like schoolroom girl screeches about Scotch Porter, and I don't get it. It breaks down funny. It doesn't smooth in the beard easy. I don't get it.
Yeah,
it's weird.
You know, it's
and if their new product is worse than that, yeah, I'm definitely not buying.
Yeah, they, you know, according to the recent reviews, is that it's not it's a thicker, so it probably is not going to spread in your beard how you like. If the original one didn't work out for you, the new one is not going to work out for you because it's thicker. Right. The scent changed up a little bit. There's something, and it's a little, from what the recent reviews was, that there's something a little bit off. But there are also other reviews that it's really good, So, but
from personal experience, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I would have to like try it. I may try it. I may like. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Target and because it's in Target, it's gonna be in Target, and I think that's what they did. They changed up their formulas so they can be in big box store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit, I'm going to put it on my finger, and I'm going to go over to the bathroom in Target, and I'm going to put it in beer and test it right then and there. And maybe I'll go live with it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I would much rather sell a superior product to 10,000 people than sell a sub product on the shelves to 100,000 people personally. But that's me. I mean, it's not my. I ain't got no skin in the game.
When those dollars,
damn.
When that Target money comes in, it's like,
yeah, I guess.
Like,
I guess.
What I would do if I was Scotch Porter is I would sell the Scotch Porter name, right, and then take my money and then go back to my original formula under a different name, just to make my money. Just to make my money, sell it the whole thing to fucking Cremo or some shit. They make the same kind of consistency of their beard softener. It's the same consistency as a new Scotch Porter. It's that sour cream consistency.
Right.
That's what they changed it to. So if I was Scotch Porter, that's what I would do. I would sell my new shit to a bigger company, let them roll with it, go back to my old formula, and go back to basics, and like that. That's what I would, and to make my money, and then keep it going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's cool that Scotch Porter is a black-owned company, and I'm down with that. That's cool. But I promise you, when it comes to buying something, that whoever owns the company, whatever ethnicity, doesn't impact me whatsoever. It's a good product, and I'm gonna tell you, Joe, what's the name of the company? Debonair just taught me that. I'm thinking, going in this, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is geared towards black dudes. Man, it's the same stuff. Yeah. Actually done a little bit better to me.
Yeah, probably.
And the scent lasts long. But I mean, I guess there's a lot of people that might be shied away from black-owned companies because they think it might be different. When I think of black-owned company, I think of the movie Coming to America, and I dare go here because of who I am. But you remember in Coming to America when they had the Jerry curl or whatever in their hair,
Soul
and leaned on the couch, and there was a big old grease spot.
Yeah. Soul Glow.
No, yeah, the Soul Glow. Yeah, right. Don't let me sing up in this piece. But yeah, no, it's not like that. It's the same exact stuff we use, and it's getting overshadowed because it's a black-owned company, and there's not as many that I see brothers in like IG world, product buying world, as there are like regular old dudes, just regular old white dudes or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's the same stuff, and it's really good. So if you haven't tried Debonair, that is a safe bet, especially their mahogany and teak. They call it teak or teak wood, Johnny?
Teak wood, right there, mahogany and teak wood.
Man, that is a solid scent. That's a solid butter. He's got a hydrating spray. Man, that whole line. And for $25, help me out. I swear I'm not trying to do a commercial, but y'all need to understand. Debonair is dope as hell. So for $25, you can get like a small sample kit, but it's not as small as you think. You get a butter, a balm, good size, a hydrating spray, a beard wash. What else, Johnny?
Oh,
there's something else.
You get one of everything. You basically get one of everything. For that scent.
Oil, butter, balm, wash, and something else.
Because he doesn't have a co-wash.
The wash and the hydrating spray for $25, man. I won't run through it. I probably won't run through it for a while. It's really good stuff.
It's called the Mini Deluxe Beard Kit. And it comes with a beard wash, a beard balm, a beard butter, a hydrating mist, and an oil for $25.
And Corey is a hustler, man. Corey is a hustler. That dude's working hard for your money.
Yeah.
He's not just like throwing some junk together.
No.
He's working hard.
It's
I
good
think
stuff.
I said in my review something about his mini kit had like paper, kind of BS labels on it. In my review or a video or something I said, I can't remember. I think I might have just put it on his website. I think I did. I gave him a review on his website. It said something about like the paper labels, like to see him get upgraded. Not even a week went by, and he put upgraded labels on his mini kit. I mean, nobody does that. Nobody works that quick. Nobody does that quick.
No, yeah.
That dude, he wants your money. He wants your money.
He definitely puts it in. Puts that work in.
And I didn't realize this, but when he was on the Therapy with Colin, I didn't realize he was one of those guys that's all in on the beard stuff. He doesn't have a classic day job. And I've got to, after I bought a bunch of his stuff, we started DMing and stuff. And I just love him as a dude, man. I just love everything that he's about as a dude. And he's always been like really, really kind and gracious to me whenever I've done reviews on his stuff, just the flash reviews, whatever. He's just a good dude. I'm glad you finally fucking tried him, Rob, after telling you for months and months and months.
I'm glad I did too. You know what I feel so bad about though, Joe, is I was doing reviews and I've been buying so much stuff because my wife had finally cut the purse strings and just cut me loose with my money.
Yeah.
So I started buying a bunch of stuff and I ended up sitting on like 4 or 5 packages. And y'all know how I do the all-in-one reviews where I do like a first impression unboxing and then wait a week and then do a review. I was sitting like on top of that refrigerator behind me. I had like 4 boxes and I'm like, I had Debonair up there that I wasn't supposed to touch for 3 weeks. And I had Jay Hustle's Products Elite Grooming Attitude was one of the 2 that was sitting up there. And I couldn't wait. I wanted to try them, but it wasn't their time. So I said, you know what? Screw it. Screw reviews. I bought this for me. I want to try it for me. And both of those are really friggin' good.
Yeah.
Jay Hustle's stuff is good. Out of the bottle, it'll scare the hell out of you. Out of the bottle, Jay Hustle's stuff will scare the mess out of you.
Why is that?
It has a scent to it.
Okay.
But once you get it in beard, it completely changes and smooths out. It's nice and powdery. But in the bottle, you're like, what did I just buy?
It's a strong stank.
Yeah, it's a stank. That's the proper use of the word stank.
It's a strong stank. Like, you can't deny that. Man.
I'm not gonna say what it smells like, but it's really rough until it's really rough.
You gotta warm that shit up.
First impressions are never ever gonna do that product any good. But in beard and throughout the day and the duration, who knew Jay Hustle had it in it? That stuff is great. Yeah. It's a great scent.
What I'm curious about is, as tight as those 2 dudes are, real talk, Determined and Hustle, as tight as they are with Sean from Premium, I wonder if Sean was a bit of a mentor for him.
He had to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He had to be. But the butter is completely different. Like, it's not like he took his recipe and it's not like he made this for Jay. I'm sure Jay had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Premium's butters and Jay's butters are completely different. The feel of the oil is different. The only complaint that I have, aside from smell out of the bottle and smell out of the container, is the label. What Johnny's holding up right now, it does not pop enough. That dark gray needs to be lighter gray so it can pop more.
Yeah.
Because I caught myself. I actually took a picture with this one day. Normally, every so often I'll do that. I'll take a picture with whatever I've got in beard if I'm feeling it. And I took a picture with, holding up Hustle stuff. And I looked great. I looked fucking phenomenal from the neck up. But his stuff, you couldn't tell what I was holding because it was just so, you couldn't really tell because of the colors.
Yeah.
Emo said
stuff is really good.
He's dropping 2 new scents too.
Who? Hustle?
Yep. Come out with 2 new scents.
Are they not oud, right?
I forgot what he said. I don't think he went into detail with it, but I just think like he dropped the hint that he was going to drop 2 more cents. I think one was going to be like
hurry up and do that.
Like one was a oh shit, I think it was a bourbon, and there's a tobacco one in the talks too. I think something like that.
Yeah, see, that's
gonna be
I'm gonna get it because
I'll try it.
I'm gonna get it because it's because Hustle's putting it out.
Yeah,
I want to give him reviews, man. But if I give him reviews, I'm gonna have to say what it smells like out of the bottle, and I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. But I will definitely try his next stuff.
It'd be the same thing if you come out with an oil, or if Joe comes out with an oil that you guys start dropping it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because you guys are my boys. I'm gonna buy that shit. I'm gonna support.
I'm about to pee in a bottle and charge you $60. That's terrible. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Well, who says this ain't piss? No, I'm kidding.
No, it's too clear to be pissed, bro.
Oh no, but you know how many times this is quadruple distilled piss.
I'm thinking that's like mineral water and essential oils.
No.
All right, well,
it has to be.
I'm interested.
It has to be. I don't want to give too much away. I'll tell you guys.
I believed it. Look, Johnny, when you first came on the scene in that dark ass room, when your first videos in the beer community, I believed in you then. I believed in you when I told everybody you were going to break that comb, and I believe in you right now. I believe in you, Johnny. You batshit crazy yelling at kids on a school bus, but I still believe in you. You kind of scare me. I'm gonna see your ass on the news before.
I don't yell at the kids. I talk in a nice monotone, calm voice, and it's all about the look. And
I'm just gonna need to know how far away you are from a roll of duct tape right now. Are you 20 feet, 30 feet, 6 feet? Fuck, man. I'm telling you, it puts lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets posed good. Get Johnny, man. We're gonna see that dude on the news.
I have called Johnny a serial killer with the certain look he gets. I'm not far off, boy. I am not far off.
Oh my god,
it's pretty close. We're gonna be able to tell. We're gonna be able to tell the tale when it comes down. When we see Johnny's ass on the news. That's gonna be terrible.
I want to see here's the press story I want to see. All right, because Johnny's got the nurse wife. And she's armoring up to go into work every day because of coronavirus.
Yes.
Oh.
Johnny is behind basically a tank without a cannon. And I just want to see him nut out when he hears coronavirus is in the neighborhood. And he just starts driving the school bus on his own, no kids, taking people out like a video game because they have the virus.
I'll be right back.
This is going. That's where this is going.
Zebra, I don't have an axe, but I have a machete.
He does have a fucking machete, and he's got a few swords. They're just not as nearby.
Well, it's right behind that door right there. The password is Dracarys. No, my machete's actually upstairs because my son, for some reason, I don't know why, but he was very scared about someone breaking into the house. And I was like, why is this a thing for you? Like, why do you even, why are you scared of that? And he saw he must have saw some shit on YouTube or something. So I took the machete and I said, this is a machete. And if someone breaks into the house, I'm going to use this on them. And he was like, taken back by how big the blade was, and he wasn't scared anymore. He was like, okay, he was fine. He was like, he wasn't scared anymore. He says, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, yeah. I don't want my son to be scared about someone breaking into the house. Because I said, if they break into the house, I'm going to use this on them, and they're not going to walk out of here.
Meanwhile, Johnny could have purchased a toy gun that looks like a real gun and had the same effect. But he chose to go with one of the nastiest bladed weapons on the planet.
You gotta be. I'm gonna be real with my kid. You're like, yo, look, this is what it is, and that's what's gonna happen when someone breaks into this house. They're not gonna walk out of here. They may flop out. They may be flopping on the. After I slice their Achilles tendons or the back of their knees or whatever the fuck.
Gotta hope they ain't got no gun.
Mr. Pizza Face.
Mr. Pizza Face.
Mr. Pizza Face.
I have a trench knife. Mr. Pizza Face. Why is he a local hero?
I don't know.
And we don't even know this dude
it's just
because
so
he's got
funny,
the balls to have. Because he's got the balls to have a pizza icon with a face in the middle of it.
I just love the look of the pizza face icon. Look at the mouth and look at the eyes. It just cracks me the fuck up every time I see it.
He is either a very well educated and covert 30-year-old or a 14-year-old with raging acne. One of the two. Which one is a pizza face?
I freaking love that the face of the pizza face. I love that shit. It's hysterical. It makes me laugh.
He's got good comments too.
Johnny marks out his face whenever he sees them. I love it. I actually even tagged.
Joe, how the hell do you always bait me in to get on these things, man?
I didn't do the damn thing.
I just put it out there.
Damn it!
I just said what I wanted to say. At no point did I ask.
It was the comment. It was the comment.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all good, man.
I avoid live like the plague, man. I say shit and it pisses people off, and people end up screenshotting it and sending it to the send it. I don't give a damn.
You think I should shave my head live right now with the trio?
There's nothing there.
I got hair right here. You can see it. See that? All that's hair.
Bless.
Nah, I'm gonna save it for the video. Fuck it.
Acker has hair. You have stubble.
Yeah, the stubble.
I can't get rid of it. It grows too fast. I can't stand it because I got to get a haircut at least every 3 weeks.
Oh,
I should be getting it like at least every 10 days.
I used to do it every 2 weeks.
But look, let me make you guys feel better. I'm gonna let a cat out of the bag. So I can't shave my head because right here on my head, right dead center, I've got a huge lump. I swear to you. I call him Lumpy McGillicuddy. Yeah, dude. I'm a lineman and I work out of a bucket truck. And like 10 years ago, I was cleaning out the back of my bucket truck, and the boom comes down in the back of the bed. And I was in there cleaning. I didn't have a hard hat on, and I stood up, and I stood up right under the boom, and I nailed myself in the head. Never went to the doctor. I know I had a concussion, but I have got a huge lump.
Oh my God.
I really want it. If it was, yeah, no, it's huge, bro. It ain't gone down. I was thinking about strapping books to it and shit. It ain't going nowhere. So I can't shave my head because I've got this really awkward bump right here. But I want to shave my head because I'm tired of product for my hair.
You should get it looked at.
Can you see it if I were to get
No, I mean like looked at by a fucking professional, not over the internet.
I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see it? Fucking right there. That bitch is huge.
Yeah, Dan, we usually have a owner and or a community member. Tonight we just didn't. Because we were doing the it just didn't work out. We had someone, and unfortunately there was a cancellation. So we did the comb break. And then oftentimes when we don't have guests, Johnny will throw the link out for anyone that wants to join on.
Let Dan on now.
Dan,
I told him to come on. He don't want to come on.
Earlier, he's only behind the camera or off camera from now.
For now.
I think he said from now on.
For now.
But he's not.
Give it some time. Give it a couple of more beard therapy episodes, and he'll want to jump.
We all welcome Dan here, and anybody that doesn't welcome Dan here, they hit the shit list because Dan's the shit.
Yeah, I remember Dan from Bearded Roundtable. It was good. It was good. Good stuff.
Yeah, Dan.
Those were good days.
Side of me on Roundtable because Jester and Angel were usually pretty quiet.
Yeah. Dan always had something good to say.
Yeah, Dan was.
Jester was not quiet, Joe. Ever, never, ever.
Go back and look at those episodes. There are certain episodes he talked a lot in, but there are other ones like the last one we did. He didn't talk that much.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I miss Angel.
Dan and I
miss Angel, the beard dude. He's doing his own thing with 330 Media.
Yeah.
But I miss Angel. That's still a really good dude to me.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing to know that we kind of nurtured and not pressured, but promoted his shots and his camera work. We promoted that in the Bearded Roundtable a lot in the chat. Dude was killing it. Still is killing it.
Yeah, he does.
I miss that guy. I miss the old
shit,
days.
Man.
Is it already old days, guys?
Yeah, it is old days from a year ago. 7 years and dog years.
Just a year ago, yeah.
I would much rather follow cats like that I believe in than follow some dude because there's other people following that dude. I'm just saying.
Right.
And if you want to drop your phone, you can drop your phone. Okay.
Right. I'm with you.
You know what though? Like, it only takes a couple. It's the internet. The internet goes like that, so you never know. You know.
These cats ain't falling off quick enough, man. We need some fresh blood. We need some fresh meat.
Yeah, but it's my theory that Scuba is his own animal. Good night, baby. Scuba is his own animal. So Dan, Scott, and Matt all came in at around the same time, approximately. Dan was later. And then after Scuba made that video about, hey, you guys can do this too, then everyone took their hand in it. And no one is ever going to touch those numbers. I've said this before. No one ever is going to touch those guys' numbers. Tyson,
because they came first.
Right. And they just, I mean, and because there are so many, and we heard in the chat earlier, it's hard to keep up with live streams, let alone reviewers who are dropping stuff all the time. It's just too, if anything could be more saturated than the beard care market, it's the beard reviewer market.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot. And you know what? I'll say it because it's true. There's a lot. And if you're a reviewer and there's only how many people? 16 people in here? Only a couple probably in here. There's a lot of these new reviewers. Like don't think for 1 second that I don't know your game. Not your specific if you're watching, but a lot of these newer reviewers, you watch them and I know right away, okay, this cat's just about the product. He just wants subs. Yeah. He just wants views. He just wants somebody to send him free product, because guys like us, unfortunately, when we bought our product, all three of us, we bought our product and we did reviews, and companies kind of reach out and says, hey, let me send you. Hey, let me send you. Right. That's what they're aiming for. And I didn't realize that was us promoting that. To me, it just happened to us because we were of the people that the others that don't watch the mainstream wanted to see. Well, now we've created I'll say we have created a generation of guys that just want free product, and that's sad as shit.
Yeah.
So spend your money, cheap ass.
350 unwatched reviews.
Wow.
Emo, you know, I hate to say it. Emo just asked Acro, what's your read on me and my unboxing? So Emo is such a giving dude, and this is not kissing his ass. He is so not for himself. I've seen a few of his unboxings. I love his demeanor. I love what he does. But honestly, I don't watch much. I truly don't watch many new reviewers. Like these new guys, Bearded Life, I see like one or two of them, and that's kind of it for me. I can't sit and watch reviews. It's almost depressing. The guys that I stick to is Johnny Grooms. Joe doesn't do reviews anymore. But Johnny Grooms and Tyson is really my two trusted.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I know I'm not catching no BS from you guys. You're not paid. There's no ulterior motive. It's like, hey, you bought this product with your money. That's what I'm here for. I want to know if it's worth my money, not worth you charging somebody X for a review. You know, if it's good, you're going to tell me about it, and that's what I look at.
Basically,
but Emo, I love what you do, dude.
Yeah, if I'm doing a review on a product, it's good, because if the product isn't good, I'm in talks with the company, and I'm like, yo, I can't. I don't want to stain your company online. So like, this is like, you know.
Don't finish that. If it's bad, you have to review it. If it's bad, Joe, tell him, Joe. That's the rule. Even if it's bad, you have to review it. There was a reviewer that did an intro a year ago, maybe, Joe. There was a reviewer that was already established that did an intro late and said, you know, hey, if I find a product that's bad, I'm just not going to review it, and I'm going to get up with the company and let them know, hey, this needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. That is the wrong effing way to do it. If your goal is to educate the community, because while you're not reviewing a product that you found bad, 12 other cats just bought that product with their money,
right? Because
you had information you didn't put out there. So even if it's bad, you don't got to smash them. You don't have to bash them.
Yeah,
tell the truth.
Right.
Okay.
But God, please don't not do a review just because it's not good. If they're not good, then they take their lumps. You don't have to beat them up.
Yeah,
but meanwhile, some broke ass just begged his wife for 3 months for $30, and she finally said yes. And she buys something that you had information on. That dude's gonna be pissed.
It's like with Bay Area, because I was one of the first guys to do a review on them.
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. When I did the flux test on the comb and it broke, I said, dude, your comb broke on me. I just wanted to let you know because it's going in the video. So I didn't, it's not like I didn't film it because the comb broke. I just wanted to let the guy know this is coming, and I don't know. I know who you were talking about, Rob, when you're talking about like, what you said there. Going back to like the newer reviewers, for me, I don't want to speak for you, but for me, it's like once you've done this a bit and you get, I don't know if jaded is the exact correct word. Maybe it's wise. Maybe it's knowledgeable. Maybe it's connected to some of the stuff I was talking about earlier tonight. You better be darn good for me to watch you. Because I already know who I like, and you have to, for me to waste, quote unquote, waste that time, or for me to more accurately expend my precious time on you, you better be bringing. You better be bringing more than anything else. Because Acker is my favorite reviewer all along, but I still like No BS, and I'll still watch him on occasion.
Yeah,
I watch Johnny's stuff because Johnny and I are tight. I used to watch Jester's stuff all the time. So these are the guys I'm watching. And if you're new and coming into this and you aren't making your own voice, that's what's most important to me. Make your own voice, make your own way. I think I've watched everyone at least once, pretty much.
Yeah, at least once. And it's so many of them I'll never watch again.
Yeah.
And it's not a bust on them. It's just you got to bring something different. You can't follow Dan and Scott. We'll throw Scott's name out there because I remembered it. But you can't watch Dan and Tyson and Scott and those guys and Matt and not bring something new. You got these guys bringing the same stuff. There's a new guy that I really kind of like, and I just for the moment I just refuse to subscribe. I'm really stingy with my subscriptions. I don't want notifications on stuff I don't want to see. But there's a new guy. Who's that? Casey, Kansas City Dave.
Oh yeah, yeah, Kansas City.
AC Mo.
Yeah. All right. So that guy has got what I think I'd like to see in a beard reviewer. He's got a nice little background. He's well spoken. He's not a dummy on beard products. He knows what they do for him, and I like that and I appreciate that. Now, having said that, I've not seen him dislike a product yet. I can't. Maybe he has, but I'm telling you, when I watch reviewers, when I watch more than 5-6 reviews, and I don't see a negative at all. If you love everything, there's fantastic viewers out there that love everything. There's never anything wrong with them, man. I'm not watching you no more, dude. I'm making fun of you now.
Yeah.
You can't love everything. So there's unboxing guys that just everything's wonderful. Well, that's great, but I'm not basing what I spend my money on based on what you say, because you love everything. Everything is just, oh, that's the best. Man, get out of here with that shit. I'm trying to spend money wisely. And I'm not here to subscribe to your channel. I'm here to spend my money wisely. And if you waste my effing time,
yeah. And
I'm still spending money here. And I'm looking for advice.
Right.
I don't need somebody that's just going to be a company's bitch or wants to get subs and going to say whatever, I'm just trying to spend some money.
Right. And so
somebody told me the Kingdom Beard Company was good, and I'm pissed off that I bought that crap, and it's not good. To this day, I remember that reviewer, and I'm not happy with that.
I spent a lot of money on a very popular company that I am not happy with. I just broke a tooth out of one of their combs, if you were listening earlier. I was led to that company by somebody that was very trusted within the community, and I was like, that ain't for me. That was the first asterisk where I was like, really? Maybe this person doesn't know what they're saying. But of course they do.
Well,
all these subs and etc.
I don't want to draw you out, but I'd love to know. But I've bought, a couple things from Octane based on, Dan's recommendation.
That's it.
And, the hide for all of these reviewers is that they can say, hey, scent is subjective and feeling beard is subjective. Well, that's you hiding. You can say subjective all day. It's like, you just sold me on a product that when it shipped to my door, I'm not going to wear it again. I swear to God, my B shelf and C shelf is holding $1,000 worth of stuff that I bought because somebody said it was good and it's not good. So I got in this game watching reviews to find what was good. I found it in Honest Ape and Barden, but I've wasted so much money along the way. I could have bought some shit. I mean, how many hookers could I buy? I mean, I'm not a hooker guy, but how many hookers could I have bought, Johnny?
Yeah, but you can look at it this way too, Rob. You're also purchasing the time and engaging in a community with that money as well, not just the product. Because
that's true.
You put yourself into as a reviewer.
But selfishly, I'm in it because I want to find the best. That's my very first, is I want to find the best.
Sure.
Number two is I want to communicate the best or the not so best. I want to communicate where, and I've always said that I want to be able to tell where is the best place to spend your money. I've always said that. And if it's garbage and you sold me garbage, I got your number.
Yeah,
is what it is.
Yeah, I was just thinking the other day because this has popped up on therapy a couple of times, but at no point do I ever go to a restaurant say, "Give me some free food," so I can tell people about your restaurant. Right? I eat at the restaurant and go, "God damn, that was a great restaurant," and then I tell someone else so we can share the experience of eating the restaurant. But I paid for that meal. I don't understand why that transaction in the beer community is any different and why those expectations are with the owners. Gary, is Gary still in here? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's still in here.
When Gary and I were kind of on the outs, one of the things that started to mend that fence is he just sent me a ton of stuff without me asking him. And he offered to send me his new conditioner, the Ultra. And I said, "No, dude, you've already sent me a bunch. I want to buy that because I want to support the company as you've been nice to me." But it gets exciting when, for me, even to this day, even if it's a no-name company, if someone hits me up and says, "I want to send you stuff," I'm very honored by that. I just think that's nice. Now, if it's a really big company or a really well-known company wants to do that shit, I'm just like, well, why? Why are you me? It just blows me away because I think of guys like you and other dudes, and I'm like, if you're looking at subs, you're looking at views, or Tyson,
Dude, we're the same person, Joe.
Yeah.
You, me, and Johnny virtually are the same person.
That's why
maybe I got a little bit more mouth and Johnny's a little bit crazier and you keep giving us crotch and Cheeto shots, but we're the same person. So when Gary's in here now, and I want to give him props on something. So it's no secret for the 19, 18 people, whoever just left, you're sure going to miss it. It's no secret that me and Gary from Chesapeake were on the outs a while ago, and he's probably tired of this getting brought up. But I want to at least make a small little testament. We've lost Johnny. A little testament to how this cat recovered. So it wasn't the best of situations. Issues between companies, not getting into it, but Gary had a really bad look going on for the longest time, and to the point where I said, "You know what? I'm never going to put that guy's stuff in my beard." And we've talked it out over months and months and months of working that relationship between he and I out. To where I tried his product, and he has got first of all, the Ultra conditioner. I am personally sanctioning the Ultra conditioner, but when you see that Beard Vitality get advertised, I think I don't know if it's available or not.
I think it is.
That Beard Vitality is really freaking good, really freaking good. Like I'm talking about top tier, top shelf beard restoration type butter.
I want to try that too. Yeah, I want to try that too.
That dude overcome, and he's still kind of an ass, but so am I.
Yeah.
But that dude actually, he has a plethora of products. I bought Ultra. He sent me a couple of pomades, which are really good and work very well. But that dude overcame so many odds. It's not even funny. He's still got a good ways to go, but he's putting out some products, and I wasn't aware. That he was doing it the way he was doing it. So a couple of those things, Ultra and Vitality, you need to check out.
That's why it's nice to be friends with a guy like Johnny who has reviewed Chesapeake and has bought Chesapeake. I'm going to tell you what changed my mind on Gary is when I did an all call for owners, he said, "Yeah, let me go on with Determined for Success." Even though, there was static and stuff there. And then when he actually was on therapy, I really enjoyed him as a guest, man. I'm like, "Gary from Chesapeake."
Yeah, this is a great guest.
Where the hell was I at?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Back in November, end of November. But I DM'd him. I'm like, "Dude, there are things about you I don't like, but after you being on therapy, there are a lot of things about you I do like. He's a charismatic dude when he gets in this kind of venue.
Yeah.
And all his stuff with that poor little girl, I finally just said to him, I'm like, dude, it's time to bury the hatchet. This is bullshit. There's kids dying out there that just sickens me that a poor little girl has to do this. You know, to me, this is all water under the bridge. Let's just go forward. It's sad that it took me that long to get there, but it had been coming. And now it's all just history. It's all just history. I joined again. Well, we may be looking for you, Gary, coming down the road here.
Well, we took a stand when the time was right, when it needed to be done. We took a stand against what we weren't going to accept, and Gary was gracious enough to mend and change and bend his ways a little bit to make us all feel a little bit more comfortable. I understand who he is. I'm the same person that I have to tame that down. I'm not the same person, but I've got a lot of things that I don't say, believe it or not. I know that I'm kind of known for saying things that are, fuck it, I don't even care. And Gary was the same way. But he's actually mended a lot to be able to exist in the community without saying those things and doing those things. So, I mean, props to him for doing that. And additionally, props for some good ass conditioner, good ass butter. Those are the things you don't want to miss. And I'm not promoting Chesapeake. I'm just telling you, if you want to know some good shit to try, that's some good shit to try.
Yeah.
One more note on that. When I did my review, I just had some on my hands and I just threw it in there. And Gary commented on the review, by the way, did you know this was formulated to be a leave-in conditioner? And I was, because it felt good when I did it in the review as I was feeling it. So that night I said, I'm going to try this shit. If you like a good leave-in conditioner, not only is this stuff good in the shower and you could use it like a co-wash, but I used it twice as a leave-in conditioner since then, and I love it. I had never used a leave-in before. I just decided to try it, and it worked brilliantly.
Try that.
Another. By the way, did you know something I didn't know? And I thought there was one company copying another, but I found out different. And I'm going to step very carefully here. But Cubano came out a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Cubano from Chesapeake came out a long time ago. And there was another company that made an exact replica of Cubano, but 4 times stronger. I thought that all this time, I thought that Gary was a copy, and he's not the copy. There's a couple of scents from another company that are exact replicas, varying in strength of Gary's stuff. And this whole time I was blaming Gary for that, and that is not the case. So let that be said. Strike that on the record. Yep, I just said it. Gary wasn't the copy. So we live, we learn.
Cubano was like one of his first.
We support the wrong people sometimes. What?
Cubano was one of his first scents,
and it's freaking great. It's freaking great. It varies in degree of strength versus its copy, which are both great. I hate to take anything away from anybody, but they're both great scents. It's just when you've worked with the guy. And when the guy made sense for you, and all of a sudden that guy creates a company and it comes out with your exact same scent, what do you do now? You stop supporting that guy, which is what I did.
Well, 11:14, and finally we got a little we got a little behind the curtain there. For those of you who know, I'm not elaborating. But
don't elaborate. If they know, they know. If they don't, they don't.
Exactly.
But Cubano is pretty damn good.
There's a Cubano right there.
Yeah, it is. That's a really good scent.
Gary said, almost 3 years old is Cubano.
This is his first scent. His very first scent he never made.
Camo, you need to get Cubano. Cubano is really actually good. There was a couple of scents that I got that were of the sharper variety of scent. There was something in the background. But Cubano doesn't have that at all, and I was really surprised. I thought it was just something Gary put out, but apparently it was something with just those couple scents. But Cubano is really actually very good. It's a great scent throughout the day.
If you like cigars, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
because this is very like I just put a little bit on my nose, got on my nose, and put it in my beard, and it's just my entire mustache just smells like a cigar right now. But in a good way. My mustache
cheater, baby.
I want everybody to realize just how sexy Joe's beard looks right now. Joe, your beard has never looked better.
Thank you very much.
He was just saying that. He was just saying before we went on live, he was like, I'm going to keep my beard like this because You know, it looks amazing and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know, it looks good. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing, keeping it this length, because it has helped me a lot with testing. Like testing, because like now I can really use bombs, and like I can really, you know, really take advantage of the way the bombs, you know, hold down my flyaways and I style my beard, even though it's this short. You know, it's helped me a lot with testing. So I may keep it this way. I don't know. I may let it grow a little bit more, but yeah.
I really think that bombs need to focus, bomb reviews or reviews that are done on bombs need to focus more on activity wear, like how they actually wear throughout the day. Like, let's say Honest Ape has got a really great conditioning bomb, but doesn't hold for nothing. But your beard has never been softer. But like Barden's butter. Barden's butter. God, please don't let me get on my soapbox. That stuff at the end of the day is just so good. A lot of bombs and butters. I think the hold and the flyaway control need to be talked about more in reviews, and we're not hearing that. We're hearing, oh, it's a medium hold bomb, and they kind of move on from that. I want to know how it works with your beard out in the wind.
Well, here's the thing, Rob.
Yeah,
I might be talking out my butt here, but I know when I first started reviewing, I was learning on the job, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think most guys who are starting off are, and so perhaps they're just kind of parroting to some degree those reviewers who they've enjoyed, because that has been like the model or the stencil, right? And it takes a little time to make that sort of observation where you're like, well, two things, where you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to do unboxings. And then you're like, okay, a lot of people are doing unboxings. Fuck it, I'm going to do a review where I do the unboxing and the review because no one's doing it. It takes time to make that observation to be able to make the tweaks, you know? So I can't think, unless the reviewer is very sharp on his beard game knowledge and his beard product knowledge, which not too many guys are when they jump into this thing, that's the reason for that. That would be my take.
I think the best advice I could give any new reviewer is to forget about what's going on the camera as much as it is what you're communicating about what the product does. Because I'm not watching a review, except for like you and Joe and Tyson. I'm watching a review because those are my homies. But for everybody else, that if you're newer, just doing everybody else's, good night, baby. Just doing everybody else's stuff without telling what it does throughout the day, what the balm does, what the butter does throughout the day. Really, really missing a huge opportunity to be able to let us know what the product is doing. Great, you got cool lights behind you and a great backdrop. I mean, whatever. But let me know what the product does, because chances are at least 50% of the people are standing in Walmart, or they've got something in their cart that they want to buy, and they want to know what it's like, and they don't want to wait 15, 20 minutes for you to get through, you know, primping and, you know, turn your lights on and shit. We just want to know what the product does.
That's why my reviews are so short.
And I appreciate that.
You know, they're short. They, you know, I show you what it looks like when you get it, so you're not surprised when you buy it and it gets to you. You know, at least, you know, it should look like that when you get it. You know, if it looks off, then there's something wrong with it. But you know, and I let you know how it feels in my beard. You know, that's pretty much it. I kind of like trying to do like a consumer review. So like, I try to, like, you know, show you get it as you, like, when you buy it. When you buy it, this is what you're gonna get when you buy it, and you know, this is how it feels in my beard. So like, that's kind of like how I do mine.
The expectation of the consumer.
But I do
really
use
smart.
it. I do like I'm gonna do Debonair, and I use Debonair for like almost a week. I'm gonna do Bearded Mac. I'm still using Bearded Mac. It's been over a week that I've been using Bearded Mac, and you know, so yeah, I should probably clean. See, this is the kind of stuff that I would like to be told, like, you know, oh, in your review, I would like you to say, you know, how did it affect your beard during the day, you know, and things like that, and like how, you know, did you run into any problems during the day? Did your beard dry out midday? Did you have to rehydrate? Did you have to reapply? You know, and like, I got to start including that in my reviews also, because that's like tidbits of information that I feel like are useful for people.
Yeah, Holly did something today. Did you guys see the video of him? That quick video of washing his beard?
Yeah, I'm watching it now. It's funny you're saying that, because I'm watching it right now.
Vaguely.
He did
amazing.
something today that I really, really liked that I wish more reviewers would do. He uses this shampoo and has for 2 years that I've never heard of, but he says really works on his style of beard. And he's like curly, kinky, this and that. And he loves this shampoo. And I think more guys, because Johnny and I have similar style beards, I think yours is a little bit different than ours, Rob. Not only just in length, but so those guys who have the curls, who have the straight, who can't grow the cheeks and grow under, all those kinds of little things, I think would be helpful. Because if I look at a guy on the screen, I'm like, his beard looks just like mine. I could probably trust his word because we have similar, it seems like we have similar kinds of genetics. As far as like a guy like, you guys know who a beard assessment is? The ape guy, big red haired dude out of Ohio, beard about.
Oh, yeah. Beard assessment, yeah.
That dude's beard is
That thing is glorious.
Now,
Yeah.
I couldn't take his advice because he scares me. His beard is so fucking amazing. Seriously, check him out, dude. But you know what I'm saying? I think more beard guys, also newer guys, would take that opportunity to say, hey, if you guys look like this, or if you have this style of beard, here's the kind of results I had with this kind of stuff. Because we do know there are certain things that aren't subjective. And there are certain things that just tend to work well depending on length and texture, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. Yeah. Rob from Honest Ape just did a beard competition side by side with Beard Assessment. I can't remember that guy's name, but he's got a glorious ginger beard for you no-soul brothers out there that have red hair. That should be your god. That guy's he's got a great beard.
Yeah.
But Rob actually just did a comp with him, but Rob cut off like 3 inches of his beard. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
He cut off a lot of beard.
And what's great about assessments is like Rob Ape's beard kind of goes out. Okay. Assessments at the cheeks and chin, it's like the beard we all want. If we had 3 wishes, one of them would be to have that kind of beard because it goes long and down. And because it's red and it's got like a nice kind of, it doesn't have a wave, but it just has like a nice looking texture to it. It's just a great beard.
That's what she said.
Genetics are those genetics.
That's what she said. Long and down.
Long down and red. Yeah.
Purple. This is purple.
I don't have 3 inches to spare. Who does,
Yeah, his name is George. There you go, Gary.
Emo, that reminds me of the old joke. My wife wanted 9 inches, and she wanted it to be to hurt. So I fucked her 3 times and punched her in the eye.
Oh my god!
Emo don't play those games, man.
Hey, Emo's in my home turf, baby, and Emo's got his.
Yeah, he is.
That one. Joe, take it easy, brother. Gary, what my wife says to me is up to me to share.
Emo doesn't get. He used to get a lot of credit. Emo doesn't get enough credit these days. I think a lot of these new guys kind of might look over him, like the old Sean P. The old Sean P. days when he did the Review the Reviewer, which was great.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed that I never got a Review the Reviewer from Sean P. Like Emo, the support that guys like him and Metal Guy give the community is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Emo can win every freaking giveaway I ever enter, and I'm totally fine with it because that dude gives nothing but love. And he's good. Like, you talking about positive. And Emo, I promise you, bro, I'm not kissing your ass. But he's a good, positive dude. A real good dude. I saw you, Johnny, you old shit ass. He's a good, positive dude. And sometimes I'll say something and I'll see Emo in the comments. I'm like, damn, I just pissed Emo off. Or not pissed him off, but I just disappointed him and I kind of feel bad. So he's like my conscience. He's a good dude.
I remember the first time Emo featured me on Instagram, I was like, oh shit, because I see Emo feature all these other guys that I watch.
Yeah.
The first time he featured me, I felt like I'd made it. And then I didn't see myself for a while and I didn't care because things were changing. He did it just recently, I think, with my Top Sense or something. And I was like, and I got that warm feeling again. Like I was like, oh damn.
When Emo features you,
it's
you've made it. Like when Emo, Metal Guy ish, but when Emo features you, Man, that's a great feeling.
Yeah.
He takes like 10 whole screenshots of your whole review, and he gets really good shots. Man,
Yeah.
it's just a good feeling.
He just did my the one I did a Snowbuck for a Barn Brand, and I was like, oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, he did you too?
Yeah,
Good for
yeah.
you.
Yeah. And
You've made it. You've been made.
He said, oh, just tone down the I never forget it. He said, tone down the child violence, because I used to put a lot of kids getting hurt, because I follow a page saying kids getting hurt. So I was like, I find that some of that shit is funny. So like I was like reposting it, but he said tone it down, and I haven't reposted it since he said tone it down.
See, that dude is good people, man. I'm telling you, it's almost like the bearded god. And Emo, I'm gonna need you to squash that ego, because I didn't mean to blow it up, but he's like the bearded conscience. It's kind of cool. I like that dude. Wow. There's a lot of positive guys out there that say positivity, positive, but then the guys that are living, they don't have to say it. And I appreciate guys like Emo.
Yeah, total facts. Tyson says. Don't say it. Tyson says, if you want some Christ love, Emo's there. If you want a dirty joke, Emo's there. So there you go.
Yeah. I haven't heard Emo's dirty joke yet.
Emo's also AKA, oh man, what did he call himself? Shit.
Juice?
No.
Juice.
It was like Chocolate Thunder.
He ain't
like
Juice.
That. I forgot what he said. Shit. It was hysterical. It made me like crack up so hard. It was on African Mustard. No, he said it was on Real Talk. It was he said something Chocolate Thunder, and I was like that's your new name, and I forgot what it was. Shit. But it was hysterical. Like I was rolling.
We had a lot of fiat with giving nicknames. We need to give him one as a community and stick with it.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Cam, I called him the Michael Jordan of diving last week.
African Mustard.
Michael Jordan of muff diving. That dude's got to be like what, 6'3"? Emo's tall, dude. He's 6'3", 6'4". I don't know what he is. He's tall. What?
Big dude.
Wow, dude. He's tall.
Baked. Muscular.
Yeah. We hate him, but I love Twinkies, so fuck them. I love you, Emo. Oh, you better not ever leave this community. We need you, bro.
Oh man.
Is it 11:30?
Yeah.
Oh, the dead silence and realization of what time it is.
Yeah, what time?
I hate that part.
Like, this is why I really wish that we could do beer therapy on Friday nights, because like we don't have to go to work the next day, and like it starts to get real interesting 3 hours in. Like I did with freaking live with Rob for 5 hours. It's like.
Yeah. Because I totally kept you off that clock. Every time you started talking about the clock, watch the video. Every time it got quiet, I would pop something back in because I wasn't ready to be done.
Yeah.
Tyson, Emo is the dad of dads. I'm a dad, like an old school dad, but I envy the dad that he is. He's the king of dads. But yeah, I hate this time of night where it's time to actually realize that it's time to go to bed.
Damn.
I don't want to.
As Emo has like close African roots, he's a big soccer fan, and he and I DM'd a lot in the past about soccer, and as a result, we got to talking about like just politics and stuff that was going on in African nations, and it's very interesting because he's so soft spoken. Like when you see him on a video, he's this giant of a man who's so soft spoken, and who also has these thoughts on certain things that are pretty like, and it's cool because I love when I can learn about history and that kind of stuff. So I drink that shit up. But I miss those talks. I enjoyed those talks. Emo, we got to start up again, but with wrestling this time, because I never knew you were such a big wrestling guy. By the way, your company never got back to me, so we won't be doing that. Emo's going to be on here too sometime soon.
The wrestling beard company?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they didn't want it. All right.
Yeah, we didn't. They never responded. Oh, Camo Cam, when Emo is going to be on, because that'll be an all wrestling special, we'll call it. It'll be sometime in April.
Oh, cool. And I'll yank up some wrestling fails, some wrestling botches. That's just crazy. You ever seen Superhuman? Human? You ever see the guy Superhuman?
No.
He's this kid, right? That he started all on his own, and what he does is that he does dives off of his porch, and he'll take off his shirt and he'll say "fuck this shit," and he'll dive onto like light bulbs and tacks and barbed wire, and he just started doing it all by himself, like, you know. And now he has an actual wrestler that comes to his house and like watches him to make sure he doesn't fucking kill himself. And he just jumps into crazy shit all the time.
I haven't watched
calls himself
wrestling in
Superhuman.
God knows how long.
And that's all he does. He doesn't wrestle. He just jumps into shit. Like he does like elbow drops into light boards and, you know, fucking was it the fluorescent tubes and all that stuff and bricks and all that stuff.
All that shit, dude. Because that's not, to me, that's not.
It's just fucking crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But it's funny to watch him do it.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're the Jester.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. There he is.
Joey Janela. Camo, do you listen to Jim Cornette's podcast? Because if you don't, you should. Although he's not very fond of modern day wrestling. But he has 2 podcasts that come out on Monday and Friday. And I love them because he's from my era of wrestling. But by listening to him, I also can keep up to date with modern wrestling without having to watch the garbage. Oh, Camo can't stand Cornette. That's unfortunate, Camo. I love the dude. All right, you okay with that, Rob?
You right?
No, I'll be fine.
COVID-19?
With the
Coronavirus.
COVID-20? COVID-21?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
North
shit.
Carolina.
It's evolved.
Jester walked. He walked in the room, and I started thinking about that ape video we ain't seen yet. And he dared to drop a video in the middle of beard therapy. Jester, shame on you.
What the hell, Jester?
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
I
He's
congratulate
like, I'm trying to break 300 over here.
We gave you a place to go on your honeymoon when you got sick of your wife that night. And we dealt with the winds of Mexico on that live stream. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, my God, it was terrible. Remember?
Oh, my God.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one.
Oh, Jester was on beard therapy. Or, I'm sorry, bearded roundtable. And he was in Mexico on his honeymoon, and he decided to join the stream, and the winds were terrible. You couldn't understand him. It was horrible, but it was Jester from Mexico, and we gave him a platform, and it was great. It was great.
How is he still walking after going on live on you know what my wife would have done to me if I decided to leave her in the honeymoon and go to do something like go on a live and talk to, you know, the bearded guys on the honeymoon? My wife would have killed me. She would have thrown me off the damn ship.
No.
Jester breeds snakes. Maybe there's something to that.
You got to dick her down good enough to leave her for a few hours.
Chester's a true New Yorker, Johnny. Chester's a true New Yorker. The rat bastard.
Is that wrong? Wait.
If it's financially hurt her, you know, I don't know. I'm in that. One more thing I wanted to say, by the way, also, Acker, I told Jester if he didn't make his new child's middle name Brethren, I was disowning him. And I don't
Brethren?
think, Brethren. You know, the bearded
Brethren.
Brethrens of the beard.
The end of his videos, the end, and I love Jester's video. I love watching his videos because, damn it, he works so hard. And I don't know how the hell he don't have the subs he's supposed to have. But the end of his videos kill me. He's like, all right, this is Bearded Jester, my bearded brethren coming at you live. And I'm like, it's the end of the video, bro. But I love watching him. That dude works as hard as anybody that I know as far as making a video. Works so hard and gets nothing back in return. If you're in this chat and you haven't subscribed to that dude, don't subscribe yet. Wait until he drops his Honest Ape vid and then subscribe. Because you better put that damn ape vid out.
You may be waiting. You may be waiting just a little bit.
He can wait till the roof gets damaged again. I'm still waiting.
He's gonna be a grandpa before he publishes that thing.
I'm just busting balls.
Oh shit.
He's gonna have a second wife and honeymoon in fucking Hawaii.
We love him. We love him. I'm still trying to figure out. So, Jester, if you're still in here, and I'm going to ask this question because I'm not even afraid. I love that dude. But Jester, is your beard not growing, or do you keep trimming it? I need to know that because I'm telling you, people that want to watch beard review videos need some girth and some length to their beards. That's what's stopping your growth in your video channel or in your YouTube channel. Are you trimming it, or are you really growing that slow, bro? Because if you're trimming it, you're effing up.
I'm pretty sure he's got to trim it for the job.
Fuck that job.
I think.
Yeah, well, his wife's got him trimming it too. I mean, brand new wife, brand new baby. I understand that there's a whole lot of things you don't need to have a big old beastly beard. However, don't expect a bunch of growth on the YouTube channel. I'm telling you, if Jester's beard was down to here, Dan who? Dan who? Dan what? Scott who? Jester would be the man.
So does beard length equate to subs?
It actually does. I have watched my personal growth, and I've watched other people's personal growth, and yes, nobody wants to watch a short bearded beard reviewer because the cats that are watching, if they're bearded men, they're watching stuff to get. Chances are they've got a longer beard than Joe. Yes, beard length. Somebody chime in the comments. Please chime in.
Yeah,
do you want a short bearded cat telling you about your products, or do you want a long bearded cat telling you about your products?
I'll let the fucker grow then.
Bro, I'm telling you, let it grow. You keep shaving it off. You're just shaving your subs down. I could have told you that months ago. Yes, it makes a difference.
I had to trim
it. If Dan had Joe's beard, do you think he would have the followers that he did? No. He's got a glorious beard. One of the best beards in the community. If not, well, I'll say if not. Well, he's close. He's close. I'll give props to this one dude, and somebody help me remember his name. He's a Barbu ambassador, hog fan, bearded hog fan.
Yeah, bearded
that
hog.
dude has probably. Yeah. I envy that dude's beard more than probably anybody else's beard.
Really?
If he ever got his shit together, yes, it's a beautiful beard. It's beautiful. If he ever did, we're very close to being same beards, except for his is way better. If that dude ever did reviews, that's Dan's competition right there. He's got a beautiful beard. I am jealous of that guy's beard.
Oh shit, Jay Hustle, we're just about to go off.
Hustle in the house?
Oh shit, what's up? What's up, Hustle?
Hustle. What's happening, dude? We was talking about your stuff a little bit ago. Rewind.
Yeah, rewind.
About an hour. Or
whenever Acker got in. We were talking about other shit before Acker got in. Still good, but not the same.
Wait, how do I take that? I don't even know how to take that.
Size matters.
My feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Joe told me to grab his grungy spots. What was it? I was supposed to grab your what? That hurt my feelings a little bit.
What was that?
It's not Joe. Gristle meat or some shit. Joe told me to grab his gristle meat.
The gristle meat?
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't like that, but that is what I told you to grab. Gristle meat. I'll come.
That only hurt my feelings a little bit.
Am at the art gallery. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. I got Johnny Grooms' pomposity because he broke a fucking comb. And now I've got Mr. Attitude going to the art gallery. Who's zooming who now, Jay Hustle? You know you weren't doing the art gallery.
Hustle, when you drink your drinks from now on, you better have that pinky up, fool. You better have that pinky. Go to art gallery. Stop it. And your attitude. Joe, your pinky's supposed to be up. Hustle's in the house.
Yeah, I know. I'll give him some attitude.
How do you smoke a cigarette with a pinky up?
Yeah, you gotta stay classy.
Yeah.
Art gallery.
By the way, much love to Jay Hustle. If you don't watch Real Talk on Saturdays, you should.
Yeah.
Even though he's only been here a minute or two, I will plug him and his stuff at any point because I love the man.
What time on Saturday, bro? I miss him all the time, and I'm subscribed. Does anybody know what time?
It's on Instagram.
Is it Instagram?
It's on Instagram, yeah.
I miss it. Apparently Saturdays are busy for me. I don't know why I keep missing Hustle, but I miss it.
All right, now see, now his shit's already falling apart. What freaking cartoonist goes to a quote unquote art gallery? You were at the comic shop, Hustle. Admit it. You weren't at an art gallery with any cartoonists. Oh, shit, Hustle. You can't do that to me.
Oh, which cartoonist was there?
3 Eastern time, Rob. 3 Eastern time on Saturdays.
I'm convinced that Hustle doesn't have pupils. I'm convinced that he doesn't have pupils. Maybe he smokes out, maybe he doesn't smoke out, but I've never seen the whites of that guy's eyes. And I want to go through my life like that. My man is like, I can't even do it. Just shut-eyed all the time. I don't know how he sees anything.
He can drop
jealous.
lines, though. He's a funny dude. Funny dude.
Mm-hmm. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, guys. It's
who else are we going to piss off before we get out of here?
Yeah. Thank you. For those of you who stuck it out all this time, Emo and Tyson was here a while. Gary, I don't know if you're in there. Beard Hustle, you just jumped in. Camel Cam been in here a while. Screw you, Jester, until the video's out. Ryan. Just Dan. Dan, glad to have you back. Hopefully you'll become a regular or semi-regular. Thanks, all you guys. Next week, Jolly Old Fat Man and Oz the Great. And if you don't know who Oz the Great is, he's a Canadian tat artist who's doing a lot of Fat Man's art, his label art recently, and he did a little label art for Damn Yankee. I thought, next to beards, what I see a lot of in this community is tattoos. So I thought that bringing him on would be an interesting sort of talk as well. Go a different way, but something that I think you guys will dig. So that's what we'll be doing next Tuesday night. Remember, we're shifting. Next Tuesday night, 8:30. Same time, different day. Rob, thanks.
I hope the promos help. Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me in. Sorry you got me at my bummiest, but is what it is. Thanks for letting me in. Always in here talking shit.
I love it. I love it.
Hold on.
All right, guys.
Next Tuesday.
Is that our closing?
Yeah. Next Tuesday.
All right, you got to close sometime soon so we know when to
What?
start talking shit.
No, we're still live. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, well, that's good.
You put it on the skull.
Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
No, it's still live.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. I got it.
You know what I think about that, Joe? Let's talk shit about Joe.